there's still some more toys and some more surprises you've got for the community as they come up.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny because this is my 16th year as superintendent and 31st year in education, and I always tell people when I get to mentor new superintendents, you don't know what you don't know. And so tonight, the beauty in tonight is that we get to find out what we don't know and what we didn't plan for, and then we get to correct it before our next game. It's just super exciting.
And talk about some of your staff that has helped. I know I've worked a lot with Jason Simpson over a bit, but there's a whole bunch of people behind the scenes that nobody's going to see tonight because those are not the people. They're like you. They don't like to be out front. They like to kind of be in the shadows. Who are some of those people that have helped?
Okay, so Jason Simpson, the Assistant Superintendent of Facilities, he has been instrumental in all of this. He didn't go home till almost 11 o'clock last night because we wanted to get the final touches on the field, and he's hung in with them left and right. Judy Spalding, the Chief Financial Officer, she has been instrumental with making sure that we've done everything correctly and gotten those VG1s approved and our nickel tax earlier when Mr. Graves was here, and all of those things that, you know, it's not just 1 or 2 years. It's a community effort that made this happen. And you know, when I first became superintendent, I started talking about this and what we wanted. We wanted a comprehensive high school for our students. We want our students to be able to walk out of their high school and walk right onto their playing fields. And, you know, I know we're not celebrating track tonight, but when you look at that track and know that 50 years ago, I'm 52, so it tells you how long ago. I've heard it since I was a little bitty girl. Washington County doesn't have a track. Well, guess what? Washington County has a track.
Thank you very much. We're just blown away with everything we've seen. The tip of the spear, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Robin Cochran. Back up to you guys, Hal.
Thank you, John, and congratulations, Dr. Cochran. Robin, nice job indeed. And again, I can remember back further than her when Lee Glasscock coached track and had him run around the parking lot. So congratulations to you. Just a wonderful job. And, again, very wonderful for these students, again, Alan.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just seeing the excitement right now, just watching them warm up is just – they're all just a little extra giddy up at her step.
We need to take our first time out. We'll be back with more pregame. Again, we're about 47 minutes away from the kickoff of Thomas Nelson in Washington County. Much more to come. Snappy Tomato Pizza pregame continues on the Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football, which is a G&G production.
As a community bank, Springfield State Bank takes great pride in reinvesting in the future of our local area. We actively support local businesses, organizations, and initiatives that uplift and enrich our community. By banking with Springfield State Bank, you're not only securing your financial well-being, but also contributing to the growth and prosperity of our wonderful community. Thank you for banking with Springfield State Bank, your hometown bank, built and growing on friendly service. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
We make your pizza with our authentic recipe.
Ooh, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Hand stretch the dough and it's made fresh daily.
Ooh, Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza.
I'm ready for a Snappy Tomato Pizza right now. 111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888 or order online at snappytomato.com. Looking for a dentist who truly cares about your family's smiles? Well, welcome to Bowen Dental in Springfield, where Dr. Katie Bowen is committed to exceptional care for the whole family. Dr. Bowen is passionate about continuing the tradition of quality service you've come to expect in our community. From routine checkups to advanced dental care, Bowen Dental, well, they're here to keep your family's smiles healthy and bright. Trust your family's dental care to a practice that feels like home. Visit Dr. Katie Bowen at Bowen Dental today.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitlebanonky.com.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football continues from the new Commander Field. Hal Good, field side, along with Alan Luckett as we get ready for football here this evening. New schools, and I still call Thomas Nelson a new school, and I probably shouldn't. It's been over there, I think, now 6 years, and good traditional program over there, and they work so hard, and nobody works any harder than Joseph Peak for the Generals over there. You know, how hard is it when you have schools and have like 4 high schools in one county? You were in Louisville. You saw that transitional regional type of thing that continued to happen, and moving players moving, things to that extent. How difficult can that be, even in a county like Nelson?
It can be difficult, Hal, because, you know, kids are moving around and you don't have the steady, you know, I guess you can look at the college football scene right now in the NIL and
sure.
Kids moving around. Well, it's not that intense, but you have high school, you know, that you're drawn from same neighborhood. Your neighbors might be going to the opposite school, and then you switch over. It's a little bit tough on coaches, but you hope to get that core players that stick around, and you know, you develop around them. So you do go with the hand you're dealt with, and most coaches are adaptable to that.
W.E.B. Du Bois defeated Thomas Nelson last week 20-0, and again, I think Thomas Nelson came out a little sluggish in the early part of the game, but again, it was a win by W.E.B. Du Bois. What do you do in these first games that you work on as a coach with your players to really make sure, okay, you know, it's going to take a couple of games to get the cobwebs shook, but, you know, we got to get in there and start playing ball.
Yeah, you know, you try to put in all your core, get your core defense, offense in, and develop from there. You know, it depends on what you're bringing back to. You know, the more senior power you are, the more experienced kids, you know, the quicker you can get off. You know, I think Du Bois had a lot of playmakers, and when you have the playmakers, you know, and they got the ball to the playmakers, and Thomas Nelson just had a little tough time catching up to them.
Lawrence Adams Smith is the head coach for the Washington County Commanders, and when you say Smith here in Washington County, that makes you shiver. His uncle back in the late 70s, Jeff Smith, great ball player, went on to play for the University of Kentucky alongside with his father, Larry Smith, who went to UK, and both really, Jeff and Larry, played during the strike for NFL teams. I think Larry, as a matter of fact, played for the Houston Oilers, but I know Jeff had played some as well. Eric is another uncle that played for Washington County and went on to Eastern Kentucky University. Well, Adam comes in, played for the University of Cumberland's been an assistant coach, but, you know, I don't know how long you've been around Washington County, but it sure doesn't take long, Alan, to figure out that the Smiths have built a tradition here in Washington County as far as being athletes.
No doubt about it. Back for Jerry Claiborne in the day, they were right there on that, you know, that wide tackle 6 and right in the depth of it. So yes, and it's strong family ties, and you know, the best football coaches are football coaches' sons, and I'll say that all the time. You know, they got the experience, they grew and lived and breathed it. So.
And, you know, you look at this last week for Washington County, they defeated Valley 35-28. But, again, with your microscope looking at some of the teams down in Louisville, this Valley team had some talent.
Yeah, they had a good season last year. They're coming back. You know, Valley struggled there for several seasons, but they're coming back. You know, they're expected to do well this year. They've got some playmakers on that team. So, you know, Washington County, put up a good game against them. And, you know, especially – you know, they started playing them a little deep, and Valley started getting the ball to their playmakers, but they made the adjustments and held on.
About 40 minutes away from the kickoff of Washington County and Thomas Nelson. Keep it right here. We got more Snappy Tomato Pizza pregame coming up for you. It is Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football, and it's a G&G production.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
RLM Underground has been committed to quality and customer satisfaction since opening our doors in 2016. As a full-service provider in the telecommunications industry, RLM offers underground and aerial construction, fiber splicing and testing, and much more. Fiber, it's the future of telecommunications, and RLM is making sure they are at the forefront. RLM Underground.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
All-American Plumbing takes pride in delivering top-notch plumbing services to our clients. Our commitment is excellence and customer satisfaction, which has helped All-American Plumbing build a solid reputation over the years. Trust us with all your sink, tub, and shower needs. Water heater installation and replacement, water line installation and repair. All-American Plumbing offers reliable service, and you can trust us. If you're looking for a top-quality new construction or custom home plumbing service, contact Brian Graves. All-American Plumbing, serving Central Kentucky.
At Hometown Smiles, we believe in providing top-notch dental and orthodontic care, brought to you by two hometown women who care about their community. Check out our in-office dental plan. Affordable, comprehensive care right here at home. Because when we're here, we're home. And when you're here, you're family. Visit us at 303 West Walnut Street, Lebanon, Kentucky, or call 270-321-4060 to schedule your appointment today.
I cared about drugs more than I did anything, even my kids. There didn't used to be help like this. ARC has changed my whole life. They meet you where you're at. They love you back to life. I don't wake up thinking, how am I going to get my drugs today? I'm grateful for addiction recovery care. It was the place I was needing. I mean, it couldn't get any better, to be honest with you.
Game this evening produced by Matthew Smith in the G&G mobile van this evening, and nice overlook shot from our high on top camera with Jeremy Gifford of the tailgaters going on here tonight at Washington County Commander Field. And Alan, you know, you got to kind of picture, you know, this field, this is the first night, you got to kind of picture it. A grassy knob, I can see a whole lot of people parking there.
What an excellent spot for a tailgate. I mean, it just overlooks the field right there. It's just awesome. I mean, this field setup is you couldn't have. It's perfect. It is perfect. There's no doubt about it.
We're still about 35 minutes away from the kickoff. John Graves has been here all day long. And, John, this is a compliment we've been saying, and I guess really we can't think of anything else to say. What a nice job they've done on this field. They're going to do a little tweaking on it, as Dr. Robin Cochran talked about. But the field itself, I mean, very immaculate, very well deserved for these young men playing football out here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a labor of love for a lot of us that have been around Washington County football program for a long time. You know, we come up here, and I have been up here. I dropped in Presley off at school this morning and helped move the benches that are on the field with Coach Smith this morning. But I've been in a lot of facilities. Hal, you and I both have, and I'm sure Alan has too. They didn't miss a lot here. You know, the track is done well. The field's in a good position with the lights, and they got the new storage room, and I think legally that's what we're supposed to say. The storage room is the players are coming out of that over to the right. They didn't miss a lot up here. I mean, it's just from the time you walk into the parking lot, everything they kind of thought through a lot of the details, and all the way over to the shot that you're seeing on your screen over in the background with the tailgate area. I mean, there's tents set up over there, Hal. And we've seen that at the end of Bennett R. Lewis Field for years, but now that was part of the design over here of, everything about a football game and everything about kids. And when you've got 65 kids that are walking out of this, it's amazing. And then you kind of look over to the left and you see this big behemoth, and it doesn't have, some rusty numbers or anything on it. You've got this nice video scoreboard, and we don't have to throw a football at it to get the numbers to work.
Yeah.
That's been the problem for years, is it was always Y06 time left in the first quarter. But they've got this beautiful video board that Holly Elmore has been working on all week to get the graphics up. I think they're going to be able to actually play some of our graphics potentially and some of our field shots on there. It feels good to be home if you're Washington County and to call a place like this home, Hal.
Scoreboard not dependent on a General Electric Somerset bulb that shut down about 25 years ago, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so, in the old locker room, there was a box of bulbs that said scoreboard, and they don't make them like that no more, so it's a lot. But,
they don't make anything like that. John, you've also been out here today, and we got some time. I want to kind of catch you. We talk about the field, and the game kicked back to an 8 o'clock start instead of 7:30. I mean, let's face it, what a miserable week in weather. It's been just a heat wave coming through the area. We haven't had any precipitation, but I think the one thing that this coaching staff, the school system, have taken into consideration is the welfare and the safety of all these players. Talk about that for a moment.
Well, and it's the players and the fans. It's tough to sit in these stands and all that, but yeah, they've gone to a new system. KCSAA has. And I talked to the trainer Sabrina this week with this wet bulb system, that it's a new little machine that is set up down there that tells them exactly what the field temperature and the conditions are. And it's not heat index and what's the humidity, because there's a little bit that can play there, right? Well, my phone says this, my phone says that. There's none in this. This machine tells you where you are, and then it instructs the officials exactly what they are to do. And, I know when she was getting ready today, they have to have 2 coolers of ice water and an ice bath set up over at a locker room to get players off the field. Turf typically is warmer than grass. This turf is a little cooler than some because of the sand mixture they've got underneath of it, but it's still warmer out there. And if you're on that track, God bless you. That's all I can tell you, is God help you, because that rubber asphalt just adds more to it. But, every precaution was gone too. I just looked at my phone right now. The feels like temperature in Springfield is 100 degrees, and that's with 42% humidity. If we had a 55% or 60% humidity, we'd be talking about, well, this game will be great on Sunday. There's no way you play it tonight. But humidity being low, there is a little breeze running across, and that kind of helps. But player safety, they're wearing a lot of gear down there. Those jerseys are tight and they are thick. As Washington County's in their new blue tonight, they're going to be taking some extra water breaks throughout the evening.
And Alan, as a former coach and as a father involved with having your kids participate in sports, that's a relief when you hear technology and things like that being used.
It's not the old days, salt pills and run without water make you tough. These coaches have been preaching hydration the last month to these kids, so it's a high on everybody's minds. They've been preaching hydration to the kids. All the safety precautions have been taken. The ice baths, the ice towels, all ready to go. The trainers, the KHSA going to the individual fields to call, to make the measurements instead of from a central location or on your phone has just been a great adaptation. So, yes, hydration's been preached to these kids, and I'm sure they're ready to go, and all precautions will be taken. The refs are now trained to watch kids and see signs of hydration, just like they have, on the concussion protocol and all of that. So they're ready to go.
This is the Snappy Tomato Pizza pregame show, officially a half hour before we get things kicked off. You'll want to stay tuned. Coming up, we'll have the flip of the coin brought to you by the River of Life Community Church. Also, the entry with the players. It's all going to occur right here on the new Commander Field, which is a service game this evening of the Springfield State Bank. Coverage of high school football. It's a G&G production.
Welcome to Springfield, Kentucky. Steeped in tradition and heritage, our illustrious past has given birth to a wide selection of events and attractions which are yours to enjoy and long remember. Springfield, where the Lincoln legacy began. Abraham Lincoln, Springfield's hometown hero, our nation's 16th president. We've got it all: recreation, the arts, history, bourbon, horses, and especially hospitality. Hometown proud. Visit Springfield, where history meets hospitality.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Here's a question. How can something like floor mats help improve your business? How can this give your employees more confidence to do that? How can safety glasses make your company more productive? And how can the way you look change the way customers see you? For over 1 million companies, the answer is simple: Cintas. So to help keep your business well-equipped, clean, and looking its best, get Cintas and get ready for the workday.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Injured in an accident, the insurance company's being unreasonable? Call us at Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. You deserve individualized attention. Our attorneys are prepared to vigorously advocate for you with compassion. Being located right here in the heart of Central Kentucky, you don't have to travel to the big city to receive superior results. To us, you're more than just a number. At Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, McCain, you are part of our community.
This is an advertisement.
At Boone's Butcher Shop, we have over 3,000 square feet of retail space full of the large variety of fresh meats, cheeses, deli products, frozen foods, seasoning, and much more. Our preservative-free fresh meats provide a healthy peace of mind and a difference you can taste. Stop in and shop at Boone's Butcher Shop, 100 Old Bloomfield Pike, Bardstown, Kentucky.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
Hot and humid day, and humidity a little bit more today than I think I've seen in the past week. But we've had some pretty sweltering days. But this game's will get underway at 8 o'clock, and we'll be bringing you Washington County taking on Thomas Nelson. We are sure pleased to have so many people that participate with us in our sponsorship, and we welcome Springview Hospital in Lebanon. Of course, Springview Hospital, not only with their hospital in Lebanon, they have also opened up a patient care center in Springfield. And on Lincoln Drive, it's right behind the Springfield Inn, right behind the Southern Dollar Store, and we welcome them with their quality care and close to home as they've been able to provide that. And each week they're going to recognize a healthcare hero. And this week's hero is someone from here in Washington County, and why not? Springview Healthcare hero this week is Laura McCain. Laura McCain from right here in good old Washington County, working there at the hospital and really doing just an awesome job working with Springview Hospital. Laura, of course, Paul Terrell was her father who was involved in this school for so long. Connie Terrell was her mother that worked alongside with my wife at the Springfield State Bank for many years. but healthcare is important to her, and recognizing her as a healthcare hero, well, that's important to us, and it's important to Springview Hospital. Springview Hospital's healthcare hero this week is Laura McCain. Healthcare Heroes brought to you by Springview Hospital. Quality care close to home. Back here with Alan Luckett, Hal Good with you as we're getting ready for Thomas Nelson to take on Washington County. And as we look at the crowd coming in, there's a nice crowd that's rolling in here on a very hot evening.
Yeah, 24 minutes to go before kickoff, and they're coming in. They're coming in. They all look excited. All have their Washington County field shirts on and ready to go.
You know, and crowd support, of course, parent support is so important for someone playing, as you well know. But crowd support for these young men, even on an exciting night like tonight, where you think you're going to have a good crowd, is so important for a successful season.
Yeah, it makes kids feel great, you know, and what better way to spend a Friday night, Hal?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean for a community. I mean, Friday Night Lights is a true thing. It's still strong as it's ever been in high school football, and Washington County has the best of it tonight.
You know, and I was just talking to Glenn Spalding. He's athletic director over at Nelson County High School. We saw him last Saturday night at their bowl games, and tonight he brought former Superintendent Jack Wolf. A lot of folks will recognize that name. He was a longtime superintendent here at Washington County, and they're here tonight, and they're really enjoying this game. So,
you know,
and that's a good thing.
It's a lot of, you know, when you build a new facility like that, and all the current people working, but there was a foundation laid, Hal, with Washington County, you know, and the people who went before, they're all a big part of this, whether, you know, they're involved now or if there was a foundation of this to come up, so everybody's proud of it.
Yeah, and I can remember when the nickel tax came into play, and you see things like this that are proof positive of why the nickel tax is so important for your school systems. And you can just see by some of the shots, and even the shot of this field this evening, giving you a perspective of where those dollars go, how those dollars are spent. And that's important. As a taxpayer, I know it's important. Yep. I look for accountability. Mm-hmm. I think this can make Dr. Cochran said it well, this can make your community very proud.
Right. What a tangible, visible asset everybody can take advantage of. Everybody can take advantage of and see where their dollars went, and seeing the smiles and the pride in these kids' faces and this team's face. It's great testament to what that nickel tax went to.
22 minutes away for getting down to business with Washington County and Thomas Nelson. Keep it right here. The Snappy Tomato Pizza pregame show does continue. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. It's a G&G production. Okay.
They just do a half-back pass.
You work hard your entire career. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help you finish strong and get across the finish line.
We have access to all types of investments. We have the tools and strategies that we need to help make your goals become reality.
And we will work in your best interest to help you succeed.
Come see us here at Thoroughbred and we can help do the hard work for you.
Well, it saved us, you know, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van and it was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us and just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good, just a smooth experience.
This November, make your voice heard. I'm Brett Berry, your Washington County Clerk, and I'm here to remind you of the important dates and deadlines to vote in the upcoming general election. Mark your calendars for Election Day on November 5th. You can vote at any of the following locations. Visit govote.ky.gov for all voting information, including absentee ballots, sample ballots, and more. Along with the presidential election, we also have some local issues of medical cannabis and a wet-dry vote for Washington County. I'm Brett Berry, and together, let's make Washington.
In a perfect world, you'd know exactly what you want to do with your life, and you'd have the time, money, and connections to make it happen. But in the real world, it's not always so easy. ECTC's Springfield campus is here to help. Get on the fast track to a high-demand career like electrical technology or industrial maintenance, or start with general education courses. ECTC is close to home with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Ready to get started? Visit elizabethtown.kctcs.edu or call 859-336-1361.
Looking for top-notch HVAC services in Springfield, Kentucky? Well, look no further than Smith's Contracting, LLC. For over 20 years, Wesley and Abby Smith have built a reputation for excellence with honesty, integrity, and unmatched service. From AC installation and furnace setup to HVAC repair and cleaning, we've got you covered. Smith's Contracting, where our values keep you comfortable. Call us today at 859-336-5200 or 866-351-0112.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Beautiful hot evening here at the Washington County High School. Right here on the campus is that beautiful field, the Commander Field. And this is the Snappy Tomato Pizza pregame show brought to you by G&G Productions. Big hello to my little brother Todd Good. He's watching on Roku tonight. You know, now there's more than one way to be able to catch our games. Naturally, we're going to be on Facebook Live. You can watch it on Facebook Live and YouTube. Fire TV, and this time for the first time ever. We did it last week for our first game, but tonight for our first Washington County game, Roku. I thought Roku was something I could order at a Japanese restaurant at one point in time. And till Matthew Smith and Sean Allen told me that's no. Roku is what you need to be if you're watching TV, and they're right.
Different age group.
I went to my neighbor David Tingles last night, and Allen, I got him all hooked up, and it really is giving you a nice picture. So if you can jump on Roku. We stand by our motto, it's live and free. You don't have to pay somebody for it because somebody's going to be looking for you to pay for it, but not with us. We bring it to you live and free, just like that great shot there of these Washington County commanders and these generals of Thomas Nelson getting ready for this game this evening. And I think one thing I like about this field is the shaded area. Usually, if you had any shaded area at the Minute R. Lewis Field, you'd have to wait for the sun to go down. But this one, as you can see the shot of the stands and people starting to pour in, gives you an idea. It's a little bit of shade, which always comes in handy, Alan.
The design of this field is nice because the fans are home fans are in the shade in the evening, so take advantage of that in the summertime. And the field is nice.
So they're going to allow the fans to go down and make a tunnel as the players will be coming in, and we hope to be able to bring you all that action of the players not only entering the field but also the players coming through the tunnel after the national anthem by the Washington County Marching Band. I'm not sure if the band's going to be here tonight or how they're going to do that, but they're going to have the national anthem, that's for sure, and give these teams a chance to show a little patriotism on this Labor Day weekend, and we wish you a very happy Labor Day weekend, whatever you may be doing. If you're going to Green River Lake just passing through, or if you're listening to us on the World Wide Web and you may be at Fort Myers, Florida, we're glad to have you alongside no matter where you are. Thank you so much. Let us know where you are. You can type right in on Facebook Live. Tell us where you're watching the game from, and tell us if you're watching for another player. Just give us who you're rooting for this evening. We want to know, that's for sure. How about another timeout? When we come back, we're getting much closer to game time as we're counting it down with 15 minutes, 49 seconds till the kickoff of the Generals and the Commanders for the first game ever here at Commander Field. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. It's a G&G production.
You know how I didn't know that.
Central Kentucky Head Start offers the best preschool experience for children as they prepare for kindergarten. Head Start services include nutritious meals and snacks, mental health, behavioral health, occupational therapy, and speech therapy service for children, all at no cost to families. Head Start believes that families are the first teachers for our children, and we will work with you to help your child have a wonderful, holistic preschool experience. We are accepting applications for new students. Visit our website to give your child the Head Start your child deserves.
The words credit score can cause a lot of anxiety to so many people. But at Springfield State Bank, we want to encourage you to view your credit score daily. You can do this in Springfield State Bank's mobile app. Along with viewing your credit score, we offer tips and guidance on how to improve it. By improving your credit score, you will have access to better financial opportunities. Download our mobile app today and begin your journey to financial success with Springfield State Bank, your hometown bank. Built and growing on friendly service, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza. We make your pizza with our authentic recipe. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Hand stretch the dough and it's made fresh daily. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza.
I'm ready for a Snappy Tomato Pizza right now. 111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888 or order online at snappytomato.com. Looking for a dentist who truly cares about your family's smiles? Well, welcome to Bowen Dental in Springfield, where Dr. Katie Bowen is committed to exceptional care for the whole family. Dr. Bowen is passionate about continuing the tradition of quality service you've come to expect in our community. From routine checkups to advanced dental care, Bowen Dental, well, they're here to keep your family's smiles healthy and bright. Trust your family's dental care to a practice that feels like home. Visit Dr. Katie Bowen at Bowen Dental today.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com. Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
As we return to Commander Field with the Snappy Tomato Pizza pregame show, you can see just by our camera shot of the field, Alan, you and I were talking about it. Look at the numbers Washington County has out this year.
Yeah, a lot of kids out there. It's great to see. Football these days, you know, the numbers have been down. I think it's making a comeback. And Washington County, what a turnout of their students playing football. It's nice.
It is so hard to be able to get students with everything that's available out there. I want a part-time job. I want a car. To commit themselves to come and play football anymore. And that's tough on a coach and a coaching staff.
It's tough, and you know, football's not easy, John. It's not an easy sport. You have to get out there and pay the price, the heat in August and summer and winter conditioning. You know, it's like every other sport. It's a full-time commitment, you know, nowadays. And it's tough being out there and all that, you know, 20, 30 pounds of equipment and sweating and grunting through August. But what a payoff today. New facilities, and big crowd, and tunnel forming of all the citizens and community just into the game. It's what a sight.
We're going to keep it right here and remind you our first quarter of play, which will be coming up this evening. First quarter is a service of All-American Plumbing in Springfield. All-American Plumbing, taking care of any of your plumbing needs. whether it's a quick fix that you need or whether it's a whole home remodeling or maybe an apartment. Ryan Graves and his team at All-American Plumbing, well, they're there to take care of you. And that first quarter of play coming up will be brought to you by All-American Plumbing. Getting ready for the flip of the coin, and as you can see the players down there getting ready as they're going to come in and kind of make a moment to gather together and get things ready for this flip of the coin that'll be coming up. And we'll be going down the field to John Graves. And, again, our crew here this evening, we appreciate everything that they do. Good crew indeed. Jeremy Gifford will be on top with our top camera this evening. And you can see right there that shot from Sean Allen, who'll be down on the field. Of course, in our G&G production trailer that we have been able to put together, it's covered by Matthew Smith. He is your producer for this program this evening. Matthew Carpenter will be there with him. Down on the floor, I should say on the field, will be John Graves, and we'll be having him back up here at the half. And also myself, Halby Good, and Alan Luckett here in the brand new press box at Washington County High School. So a lot of really good stuff going on here this evening, and anticipation starting to come up, and the Washington County Band here, so they're going to have the band here alongside to play the national anthem. We'll catch the team coming out, so lots of good stuff coming up.
Officials are gathered at the center of the field. You know, the Kentucky High School Officials Association, you know, they're hurting for officials, you know, nowadays. So anybody out there that's you know, wanting to be an official, it's something to look to. I know there's a great need for them. I know that in the middle school ranks, they've started to let high school kids coach referee middle school games now, and try to get some interest built up, and it's a noble deal being an official, and anybody out there that's listening and has an hankering to do it, I'd encourage you to seek that out if you want to do it.
Noble indeed, and sometimes unappreciated,
yes.
But we do appreciate what these fine gentlemen are doing here this evening with the officiating tonight. Why don't we take a quick break? I think we've got time for another break. We'll take a quick one here, but when we come back, it'll be the flip of the coin. Oh, here we go. We got the band walking out. So thank you to our producer, Matthew Smith. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to take you down to the Commander Band as they'll be walking out, and we'll take you from start to finish with them all the way down to the flip of the coin to the first kickoff here at Commander Field. Again, a good crowd rolling in here this evening. It's already, it seems like the sun has started to set somewhat. Got a cue from John Graves. John is with us. Hey, John, thank you so much for joining back in. You know, you can see that band walking out on the field. I know that makes you especially proud to see students being involved with your involvement in helping on this field.
Yeah, it really does. You know, there's a lot of people that's been working for this moment right now. As you know, I checked in with Jackson, who's doing PA this year. You know, he's like, I need the band to come out here. You know, they've got this thing pretty timed out tonight to make sure that everything goes off without a hitch, and we're going to have our state champion, back-to-back, I believe, marching band do the national anthem. So welcome to Commander Field, y'all.
Thank you, John. We're going to go to Jackson Graves, our PA announcer.
Your tonight's game is against the visiting Thomas Nelson Generals and your Washington County Commanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reminded of sacrifices Americans have made in the name of liberty, freedom, and justice. Toronto has served our country as law enforcement officials, firefighters, and military personnel. Please join bold scores in honor of America as one nation and as one people for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight performed by the Washington County Marching Band.
Washington County Commander Band with your national anthem, as we'll, again, I think it was said best by John, this is a band that is a championship band, but also a state championship band, and you made recollection of that as well, Alan.
Number 53, Bailey Couch. Number 4,
we'll go back to Jackson Graves.
Number 67, Jacob Cochran. Number 9, John Tate Smith. And number 24, Camden Abel. For Thomas Nelson, number 68, Trey Harden. Number 67, Charles Goodlett. Number 20, Cade Benningfield. And number 33, head coach for your Commanders, Adam Smith. For your Generals, Joe Peak. Your referees for tonight, Rick Wallace, Clint Matthews, Robert Dickerson, Sean Jerton, and Benjamin Evans.
River of Life in Springfield bring you the flip of the coin. Again, that is brought to you by the River of Life Church, 1250 Highway 555 in Springfield. John Graves, he's still with us. I'll let him lead us through this. John, you still out there with an open mic? We'll see if we can catch you to kind of lead us through this portion.
Yes, I think you got me. There we go. Yep, Jackson did a great job of giving the senior captains out
I agree with that. He sure did.
And the ref has got his headset mic on. We gave him the permission to turn it on. We'll see.
Good evening, guys.
There we go. We'll take it to the ref.
Thank you, John.
Football, that's all we ask. If there's any issues, we'll come to the captains. Have you guys take care of it, because if we have to take care of it, these guys aren't going to be happy. Okay. Here's my coin. It's on. There's Mr. Kennedy's head. There's his tail. What do you want to call? Heads is a call, Clint. Heads is a call. All right, if I drop it, we're going to do it all over again, okay? Here we go. It's a tail. You guys have won the toss. Kick, receive. You want to receive. Okay, which way do you guys?
Washington County
which
wins
goal
the
do you want
toss.
to defend? Which way you want to kick? You want to defend the scoreboard. Okay, you got around this way. You guys receiving? We're ready for football in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Have fun, guys. Be safe.
So, John, the official has said that Washington County wins the toss. And the coin toss has been a service of the River of Life Church in Springfield. Don't leave your destination up to chance. Visit us at the River of Life Church Sundays at 8 and 10 a.m. and learn how you can set your destination in stone. Back here getting ready for the kickoff of Washington County and Thomas Nelson. Hal Good along with Alan Luckett. I want to go to John Graves again because, John, you were at that Valley game last week to see Washington County, where Washington County was able to come up with a victory, but that wasn't an easy victory for Washington County as they defeated Valley 35-28.
This is not your mom's or dad's Valley High School. They are a much improved football team, new coaching staff, they've got a lot of things new, and I'm going to tell you, probably the most athletic team the Commanders have seen in 3 years. And I don't want to take anything away from anybody who's Washington County has seen the last 3 years. But they, the great saying goes, everybody's got a plan to get hit in the mouth. They got hit in the mouth. But they responded. And they went down the field. And the most impressive thing about that game, Hal, is Washington County was running the football with 10 guys in the box and picking up 5-6 yards. The weight room is working. What Adam Smith is doing with his wing tee is working. And I expect to see a lot of big run plays tonight from this running back group.
I'm going to look down the field and tell you what, there's a shot that'll be a memorable one there. Larry Smith alongside with his son and his grandson bringing the ball out, the game ball out. And, of course, Larry, what a tremendous athlete he was, his sons. And, again, we talked about the Smiths earlier, Alan. They really built a tradition of football here at Washington County High School.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Strong tradition, great players at UK, and very memorable guys.
You talk about traditions. How do you start new traditions? I mean, traditions are just that. You look back on them and you build on them. How does Adam Smith make it, okay, this is my game, this is my team, how do I make this my season?
Oh, yeah. You know it's got to be even extra special to him with his dad and the family history. But it is his team. He set a precedent at Valley. I think that was a big step for them. And I think, he is putting in his culture. Culture's a big thing. And I think the team, as the year progresses, will respond to that. And it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit when you're a new coach. So.
Jaquisa Thompson back there to receive the sophomore, along with Isaiah Mattingly, the senior. Trying to do the kicking for Thomas Nelson, and we're about ready to get underway. A beautiful shot there to get things started. You see our Sail with Hell, a house sold name scoreboard that'll be leading you through the game this evening. Again, our first quarter of play brought to you by All-American Plumbing in Springfield. Players gearing up, and again, sun
malfunction there.
Sun going down has really. I don't know if it's cooled it off any, but there's no question that it makes you feel a little quicker. Looks like Lane Mattingly will come out, the junior, having an equipment problem. So quickly we'll see
number 10,
Jace Bryan, a sophomore, check in on this receiving team, and I think we're about ready to roll. So here we go with the kickoff, and your first game underway. A little squib kick taken by Washington County, 40 up to the 45, 48, down the 49-yard line. That was Gabbert with the run. Nice little gain by Connor Gabbert, the junior. Gain of about 10, and we're underway here tonight.
There we go. Quick special teams move there. Special teams always plays a big role, Hal.
So what's this first set of downs mean for Washington County? What do they have to do in this first set to really set some tone on this season?
My feeling is with this wing tee, they're going to try and just drive it. They're going to run right off and get the running game established. That's what the wing tee's built for, and I expect nothing less.
We'll see Smith at the quarterback. We'll talk about the players in just a moment. Too much motion going on back there, but I think they're going to be set. Here's Smith with the snap and the give. Over off the right side, he'll go. That's Rayleigh. Rayleigh, he's got a little space. 50, 49, 45, down to the 43-yard line to Bayer Rayleigh, a junior for Washington County with a good run.
Great run, Hal. Couch out there, 53. Guard there pulling and leading him down the field.
Carrico on the stop, so it's second down and 1. Maybe a long one, second down and 2. J.T. Smith, quarterback, he's a junior. Back behind center, again coming out of that Delaware wing tee. One man in motion. There's the snap. Give, second man through. 40, down to the 36-yard line. Reese Draper with the run. The junior gets the first down. So first down ever by Washington County on their new field.
If 53 and 66 continue to block like that, it's going to be a long night for the Generals.
Yeah, we see Bailey Couch is who you're talking about. Couch, big guy, the big senior there. They are really doing a good job on that offensive line. One wide out to the left. Back again with Smith, moving the ball downfield. There's the snap. Give off the left side, a little student body left. 30, still on his feet. 25, still on his feet to the 21-yard line. Another first down. Big run in there. I believe that was Isaiah Mattingly with that run. Mattingly. He's most of the time your wide receiver, but came from the far side. The senior with a big first down for Washington County. Puts them in great field position. 10-18 to go in the first quarter of play. 1st and 10 Washington County deep in Thomas Nelson territory.
Quick there, Hal. Very quick.
Draper in the backfield for Washington County against Smith. He'll line up behind center. One man in motion, takes a snap. Back on the give.
67 and 50.
Straight on the run off the right side. Draper again. He's going to be close to another first down. We'll see where they mark it. I think they're going to say somewhere, this will be just short. How about maybe about a 9-yard gain?
Evan McElvoy, and Owen Edlin just drove.
I want to get some thoughts on Draper.
Wow.
From John Graves in just a moment. See what kind of game he had last week.
This offensive line is
Camden
impressive.
Abel back in there now, the senior. He's a name we've talked about a lot in the past. Here we go on second down and short yardage. Flip it in the backfield. Off the right side they go. Reardon with the run. Right side headed to the end zone. How about a touchdown, Washington County? Let's look at that again. Compliments of Dr. Bowen Dentistry. I'll let you call it, Alan.
Yep,
You can see him
just
go.
the wall. Watch 67 get around the corner there. 24 just looks at the wall. No one. They just built the wall and took it down. I'm impressed with the speed of this offensive line, Hal, and the just the sheer drive.
My Reardon really with a nice run off the right side took it straight into the end zone for the score. So with 9:08 to go in the first quarter of play, Washington County strikes first. John Graves, what an impressive first series for Washington County.
You know, you looked at the first down in Washington County at Commander Field and the first touchdown. There's going to be a lot of firsts that we call out tonight, but a very impressive drive set up by the junior, Reese Draper. A couple big runs. Another junior, Connor Gabbert, got in on that, and then Kamani Reardon, a sophomore. A big senior line, but a lot of running backs out back.
So is there a penalty here I missed, Alan? Maybe.
Maybe.
Here we go. Are they going for two? Here they go with the run off the left side. 10, 5.
He's in.
Headed to the end zone. There you go. Reardon again. I think a penalty on that first run. So they go back to Kamani Reardon, and Reardon the second time able to make it roll in. So same play, different side. So it must have been a penalty that we missed on that first touchdown, but they never took the 6 points off the board.
No,
they left it on there the whole time.
No.
So Coach Smith must have felt pretty confident that he had Reardon on the run to go in. Martin is the kicker. Go for the extra point. Set. The kick is up and blocked by Thomas Nelson, and it will be no good. So 8:59 to go in the first quarter of play. Washington County strikes first. Washington County 6, Thomas Nelson 0. High school football, brought to you by the Springfield State Bank, is a G&G production.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
First quarter of play, a service of All-American Plumbing in Springfield. How good out in Luckett. The score good by Reardon. Extra point no good, but a very impressive first series by the Commanders.
Yep, just ran it right down their throat. Just power football. Got out on the edge a few times.
That's what that's basically the way you see it on the chalkboard.
Yep.
You write it down there, take it down your throat. That's what I liked about that.
Yeah, Coach Smith has to be very happy with his offense.
Well, that Delaware wing tee really worked to perfection as far as I could.
Not a lot of deception there either, Hal. Just straight handoffs.
It's pretty simple, isn't it?
Yes. If you got the blocking, you make it simple.
Look at the coaches looking at the football coming back. Carrico back. Washington County. I don't know. Looks like they're looking for a football.
Well,
down there.
they marked the footballs.
Yeah?
They marked the footballs. They checked inflation. They must have got one that wasn't marked.
John Graves is down there. Is that the case, John? Down there checking the
Yeah, they
making sure it's not a Tom Brady football they're getting ready to throw down there.
Well, there was some extra footballs getting ready for tonight because they're going to need some ceremony balls, the first game balls, and so there's probably a couple that didn't get checked that kind of got in as they're trying to rotate some balls in for prosperity purposes.
Makes sense. Washington County kicking right to left. Nice kick.
Offsides.
And a flag down the play. You called it, Alan. Go ahead.
Offsides. A little too quick.
Looks like Lewis.
Commanders, yeah.
Let's see if we can get the official call.
On the kicking team, 5 yards, re-kick.
I believe it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. 35 years ago when I started out, they didn't have that. Just, say, what's that yellow flag about? None of your business. Keep the clock going. Now, they can sit down there and say whatever they want to. Hey, get that guy in that gray shirt out of here. The Washington County.
Have a re-kick. Here we go.
Lewis there. Now Washington County will kick it away. Nice kick. End over end. Straight away. Over the head of Thomas
Nelson.
Nelson.
Not going to make it to the end zone either.
Nope. Picked up on the far side. Upfield they go. Down to the 8 to the 10-yard line and stopped in there. Huntsberger on the stop for Washington County. Lewis, the kicker, in on that one as well, making his way downfield. He was offsides earlier, so you can tell he wants to get down the field. Don't know much about Thomas Nelson. Know they came up short last week against WEB Du Bois. Trying to get back into action. This team, again, one of 4 high school programs in Nelson County. So they'll spread it out. One man in motion. There's the snap, the fake, the give. Right side, upfield, 12, down to 14. And a flag down. Late flag, as a matter of fact. Austin Carrico with the run. Huntsberger with another tackle for Washington County. See if the official can call this one for us. We'll go down to the live mic. Going to be against Washington County.
Foul. Face mask.
Yeah.
15 yards. First down.
Face mask.
Must have been away from the ball.
Had to be. The 15-yarder moves it upfield for Thomas Nelson to about the 29-yard line. Gives them an automatic first down as well. Out of the shotgun with Thomas Nelson. And they'll move that offense around. One man in motion will get the ball. That's Benningfield. Benningfield lays his head down, upfield, 34 down 35 to the 36-yard line. Battingly with the stop. Getting about 7. Quarterback on this team is Trenton Johnson. I don't have the grade, but this, again, is a pretty young Thomas Nelson team, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like he's a junior.
So he's a junior on this ball club.
They're spreading Washington County out, so you have to play good fundamental ball, play your position. Going to have to set those edges.
Here's Johnson. Little movement by Washington County, and that's going to be a lot of movement. So that's going to be offsides. Jackson Hall, sophomore. So that'll give the Generals a first down, moves all the way up to the 41-yard line. So at the 41, 7:35 remaining in the first quarter of play. Washington County 6, Thomas Nelson High School 0. Back to action with the Generals. Out of the shotgun, the snap. And the give. Right tackle, nothing doing. 41-yard line. On the run was Cade Benningfield again.
Raylan.
Rayleigh on the stop. We've seen Tobias Rayleigh out there a lot. Now we got a player getting up slowly. So an official timeout on the field. That's a cramp. Down there is Tobias Rayleigh, who's down the field getting attended to. Looks like, as the official said, it was a cramp. They're attending to him. Why don't we take a timeout? So we'll take a quick timeout. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. What's a G&G production?
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you.
Good to see Rayleigh get up for Washington County. And, Alan, you know, you look at, again, we talk about early games, you're going to see a lot of cramps.
Especially in this heat and humidity.
Right.
A lot of practice this week. You have to be hydrated.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. There's Rayleigh coming off and trying to make sure he gets plenty of fluids back in. So it will be 2nd down and 10 for Thomas Nelson. They're going to be on their own 41. One wide out to the left. Johnson moves around. Now 2 wide outs on the left side. He'll go out of the shotgun, take the snap. With the give, here we go, left side. Looks like that's Luke Mattingly. Mattingly, not much on that, as Abel's able to stop him pretty quick. Give him about a yard, 2nd down 9. They'll say 3rd down and 10.
Played that perfect. He stayed home, set the edge, didn't run off.
Mm-hmm. My mother back there throwing some Facebook things in there. John, my mom said thanks for the TV. She likes, hey, anything free is fine with her. I'll just tell you that right now. So you and Matthew and Sean got a new friend with her.
First pass of the game.
How about the pass?
Going deep.
Thomas Nelson going deep, incomplete. Intent on the far side, it looks like for Benningfield. Incomplete. It will be 4th down. Thompson down there with good hands and playing some good defense for Washington County.
Good coverage. Good coverage. Didn't get behind them. Ran with them. Still had a safety deep.
So now it's 4th down, punting situation for Thomas Nelson. Mattingly will be back to receive. Isaiah Mattingly for Washington County. Thomas Nelson punting from their own 30. Plenty of time. Mattingly wants it, takes it at the 30, 35, 40. Breaks a couple of defenders, 45, 50, 45, 40. Look at him go down to 35, 30. Look at him go all the way down to the 27-yard line. Let's watch that one again.
Good move.
I like Mattingly. Mattingly is really a fast player. Talk about it, Alan.
Good vision. Takes the ball on about the 30. Cuts to his left. Good block there. Good vision. Cuts it. Gets slowed up. Good vision. Good vision.
Yeah, good vision to see the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's so important.
You have to have that in a returner.
For somebody bringing the ball back, and Mattingly, a senior, will be counted on that as they get into the season. Looks like they're going to be a penalty
flag
down.
on the play.
Referee keeping his mic on. So be prepared. With a live mic, anything's possible, and it usually is. But it'll be live and free. It will be live and free for you. Most people like that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, 15
it must have been. That occurred right when Mattingly got this wheels a turning. We're going to move it all the way back to the Washington County 44-yard line. Wow. So all the way back to the Washington County 44.
10-yard must have been a holding.
Had to be. Had to be back at that point of the infraction.
Yep.
So they're moving it back. So Washington County with J.T. Smith, they go back after it again. 1st and 10. Moving upfield. There's the snap. The fake. The pass. Caught at the 50-yard line. Down the 45 to the 40. All the way down to the 36-yard line for a first down, Washington County. Camden Abel reeling it in. Abel's been such a huge go-to guy for this Washington County team.
Just ran a nice out route. Very nice out route.
Go John Graves. John, we watched Abel in basketball, but boy, in football he really can also make some moves.
He can, and in this wing T format, it's run. But Adam said, hey, if we get a pass, it's going to be for some big plays because you're going to suck them in for the run and suck them in, and then all of a sudden you're going to be wide open. You're going to pick up 15 yards just like that, Hal. Back up to you.
Smith made a great fake on that too.
Yeah, and they're gonna try and hunker down on this Delaware wing T and just try and keep beating the ball to that Thomas Nelson defense. Here we go. Fumble on the play. Picked back up by Washington County. Here we go off the left side, 35, down to the 34-yard line. Call on, the run by Jolin Mudd, the senior.
On the backside, a little extracurricular.
Yeah, gain, nice gain on that.
That's a dead ball. Personal foul.
No, forget that. Personal foul on Thomas Nelson.
Yep.
So add 15 onto that.
Yes.
What a break for Washington County.
The good thing about that, how you usually get the second guy, but 56 did not retaliate.
Nope.
Kept his cool. And
so Washington County will take the first down along with that 15-yard penalty and move it all the way inside that red zone to the 19. So Washington County threatening again. First and 10. Moving downfield, there's the snap, and there's the give. Off the right side, they go with Reardon. Reardon, a little bit of space inside, 15, 14 to the 13-yard line.
Little misdirection on that, Hal. To the left and give it back to him going on to the right.
Kamai Reardon. Nice run. Trey Harden for Thomas Nelson with the stop. Going to make it a second down. Nope, it's going to be a second down. About 4 on that. They're saying, I think they're trying to figure the scoreboard out over there too. Let's say second down and 4. There's the snap. The fake. Smith with the throw. Wide open in the end zone. How about that touchdown?
Wide open.
Touchdown to Gabbert. Let's watch that one again. Brought to you by Dr. Bowen Dentistry. And, Alan, there's no way but a perfect way to call that one.
Yeah. Great footwork by the quarterback. Boom. Sets. Wide open. Nobody went with him.
Yeah, nice one in that end zone. I said Gabbert, but that catch was by Camden Abel, so I stand corrected.
Yep. Abel made another good play.
Yep, another good catch.
He runs good routes.
Good route on the inside, good hands with the catch. Yep. That will bring us to, I think they'll probably go for 2 in this situation. That's what they'll do, try to get that 2-point conversion. So Smith's back out there. Smith behind center. Takes the snap.
Number 1.
Reardon. Nope, he's going to keep it. Here's Smith, left side, into the end zone, gets the 2. So the 6-point pass play good. Smith with the 2. That was good as well.
Yeah, number 1 was out wide left. Hal broke inside. Everybody went with him. Cleared the
3:51 to go here in this first quarter of play. Washington County 14, Thomas Nelson High School 0. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. Well, it's a G&G production. RLM Underground has been committed to quality and customer satisfaction since opening our doors in 2016. As a full-service provider in the telecommunications industry, RLM offers underground and aerial construction, fiber splicing and testing, and much more. Fiber, it's the future of telecommunications, and RLM is making sure they are at the forefront. RLM Underground.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
Washington County on the kick. Thomas Nelson will have it. 22 down to 25 to the 26-yard line. Great play, though, by Allen, by Washington County to get the pass play from Smith to Abel. Then the 2 points good by Smith.
Got the wing T working well. Good deception. Number one took it in and easy pass to run to the outside.
Huntsberger on the stop in there. He's had a big game so far tonight. We've been talking about his name a whole lot. First quarter of play this evening brought to you by All-American Plumbing in Springfield. 3:43 to go in the first quarter of play. 14-0 your Sell with Hell score. First and 10. On the 27, here's Thomas Nelson. Generals on the carry to Johnson. Johnson off the left side. 30 down the 31-yard line. Mattingly over there to assist on the stop. Isaiah Mattingly. Gain of close to 3. We'll say 4. Second down 6.
Got 4, but good pursuit by Washington County. Backside, good pursuit.
Second down 6. Thomas Nelson just trying to get something going. Here we see on the near side Johnson.
See flashes.
There's the snap, the play, straight up the middle. As Trenton Johnson came up with it and on the handoff, gain of about 3. Tackle in there by Hayden Adams. Adams
right.
with the stop.
Let's see what we can do on third
now
down.
Third and
here.
1, yeah.
Both teams.
3rd and 1. Thomas Nelson on their own 36 moving upfield. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, looking at the pass. There's the give. Johnson on the give, straight up the middle.
Second effort, he got it.
Yeah, I think he was hit hard, and then that second time through,
second effort.
They were able to get that first down.
Oh.
Carrico. Oh, no.
Yeah, they got it.
Oh, yeah, they did. I thought there for a minute, like you, they were just flipping those numbers. I thought, did he not make it?
Yeah. Yeah, second effort. Good effort by the running back.
Cochran on the stop out there. Makes it 1st and 10. Johnson, the snap, and the give. Here we go off the right side. Boy, nothing doing on that run.
54.
I don't know if you get any gain on that. Looks like that was settles on the run.
You got a 4.
Look, we give him 4 yards on that?
Yeah.
I'd have never guessed it.
Yeah, the running back, they're running hard. They are hard runners. The Generals have some hard running backs. That first tackle, they carry them.
Second down and 6.
Unbalanced right line.
It is. You got 2 wideouts to the left there, and there's the snap.
There it is.
The fake, the give, right side, still stopped and knocked out of bounds. Yeah. Huntsberger on the stop.
Still a big game. Good game.
Gain of 4. Very surprising on the past 2 runs, but now another big 3rd down play. Let's see if they get it in this first quarter of play.
Cade Benningfield, he's a workhorse.
He's worked well for this Thomas Nelson team. Yes, he's done well for Thomas Nelson tonight. "13 seconds to go. We'll see if they go on and get the play underway. They may wait for this second quarter of play to get underway. If they got time.
I don't think they're going to get it off. They're not going to get it off.
No, they're not going to. That's the end of the first quarter of
They were
play.
going back to the unbalanced.
First quarter of play, a service of All-American Plumbing in Springfield. And after one quarter of play, your score, Washington County 14, Thomas Nelson High School 0. Springfield State Bank of High School football. It's a G&G production. All-American Plumbing takes pride in delivering top-notch plumbing services to our clients. Our commitment is excellence and customer satisfaction, which has helped All-American Plumbing build a solid reputation over the years. Trust us with all your sink, tub, and shower needs. Water heater installation and replacement, water line installation and repair. All-American Plumbing offers reliable service, and you can trust us. If you're looking for a top-quality new construction or custom home plumbing service, contact Brian Graves. All-American Plumbing, serving Central Kentucky.
At Hometown Smiles, we believe in providing top-notch dental and orthodontic care, brought to you by two hometown women who care about their community. Check out our in-office dental plan. Affordable, comprehensive care right here at home. Because when we're here, we're home. And when you're here, you're family. Visit us at 303 West Walnut Street, Lebanon, Kentucky, or call 270-321-4060 to schedule your appointment today.
Well, one quarter complete, headed to the second quarter of play, brought to you by Addiction Recovery Care in Springfield. They bring you your second quarter of play. We know them as ARC. After the first quarter, gosh, Alan, 14-0, Washington County.
14-0. They've done it with some big plays, pass plays, getting good out on the outside. Generals have struggled other than their short run game. If they get going, but they haven't maintained. Let's see what they do here on third down.
Hal Goodown, Luckett, and John Graves bring you this one this evening.
High snap, bad, threw off everything.
Just not a good one at all.
No.
And down the Camden Abel. So now it's fourth down.
Yeah. Hal, I'm a little bit old school too, and that shotgun on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Just I don't. I know it's the way that football is set up these days, but sometimes I just want to get down in a power eye and run it.
Yeah. Jump in the second quarter, you really want to try and do something that would be, memorable, and something that would be something that could be remembered by this team and get out of that first quarter of
going for it,
scoring. Yeah, but now they're going to go for it here, which I don't blame them.
Timeout.
It looks like we're going to have a timeout. Washington County timeout. We'll take a timeout. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football is a G&G production.
They got to adjust that. What they're not adjusting.
This is where rest is found, where healing takes place, where confidence is rebuilt, where a crisis transforms into a career, where families are reunited, where addiction treatment meets quality healthcare, where addiction ends. This is Addiction Recovery Care. Opportunity, hope, destiny.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
So it's like Thomas Nelson go for it here. Fourth down.
Heavy
long call, 4th and 6. Looks like they're trying to get Washington County to jump. Boy, that's a good sign of a team that is poised and on the second sound not going to jump. And just like that, Thomas Nelson has to call a timeout. Nice job by Washington County. We'll keep it right here during this, but when you change that series of calls, and Washington County was just notorious for it. I've been doing this 35 years. Jimmy Reed when he was coach, Lee Glasscock, Tim Mattingly when he was here. They would always do that second sound to do anything to get that 5-yard gain to move that ball forward without having to move the ball or jeopardizing losing the ball.
Right.
But right there, just as easy it is to jump, it's so good to keep your ground.
I'm sure during that first time out there, Coach Smith said, hey, guys, let's watch out for the unbalanced line. They're coming strong with that, and watch out for that short count or the fake count to draw us off.
So timeout taken by Thomas Nelson. Again, let me remind you, your first quarter of play was brought to you by All-American Plumbing in Springfield. Second quarter brought to you by ARC. Addiction Recovery Care in Springfield brings you our second quarter action. So now it looks like they're going to go back for the punt. All the way back at the 30-yard line. Johnson back to punt. Kicks it away. Nice high kick. Takes a hit in the grass at about the 31-yard line. Non-returnable for Washington County, and that's where they'll start. 1st and 10 with 11:02 to go in the first half of play. Washington County 14, Thomas Nelson 0. John Graves will be coming up to join us at the half as he'll be giving us some more commentary, and he'll be joining you, Alan. And also at the half, we do have our Farmers National Bank halftime report with Lucas Ross, the boss. So he's going to be giving us a look at stats from this first half of play. We appreciate him for what he's doing, as he's part of our crew as well. Solid crew on hand here tonight for the opening of Commander Field. And solid play so far by Washington County. They'll go back to work, moving upfield. First down. In the backfield they go. That's Rayleigh. Rayleigh lays his head down. 36 to the 37-yard line. Tobiah Rayleigh had some cramp issues earlier, but nice job on that last run, Alan.
Yep, gain of about 4 or 5 there.
Well, that's what that Delaware wing tee is all about.
Yep, and I'm impressed with Washington County. They're quick at it too. They're quick hits. Not a whole lot of deception tonight. Just straight run at you.
A
lot of quick pitches.
Jimmy Reed and Lee Glasscock both very heavy on the running play when they were coaches here, and really good to see that. Mattingly in motion. Passing play by Smith. Little screen pass to Gabbard.
Good play, 33.
That ball hit the ground, or was he able to pull it up?
He got it.
Okay. I don't know if he made
great play.
Much of a gain, but he was able to get it. It's like maybe they may get, I don't think even any gain. So it's third down.
Yeah. 33 made an excellent play on that. I don't have his name, but hats off to him. He stayed home, fought off a block, made a great play.
Connor Gabbard, junior on this team. Score update, John Graves. Can you give us that score update? Thanks for jumping in.
Yes, Bardstown at Taylor County Shop over Bardstown tonight. We got them 7-0 in the second quarter play. Bardstown up on Taylor, second quarter.
Bardstown coming off that loss to Cooper, I believe, last week. Smith over the middle, too hard, almost picked off by Thomas Nelson.
Yeah,
it'll be fourth down.
On that one, Hal, he had bad footing coming out of the spin. He was unsettled.
Not really the play he wanted.
No.
But
timing was off. He was unsettled.
For a junior, J.T. Smith, nice arm.
Yep. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted, though, on those floaters.
Well, on that one, especially if you're a team like Thomas Nelson, and gosh, that's all they need is a little momentum to get them going to the half and bring it back in and come up with a nice score. And hey, when Uncle Mo's on your side, you just will get ready for it.
Yeah. A lot of ball game left, only 14-0 here.
Thomas Roughton kicks it away. Come a line drive. Thomas Nelson just let it go by. A good break for Washington County. 20, 19, 16 to about the 15-yard line. So a break for Washington County.
Big break. I don't know if number 7 thought it was too hot of a potato to
How about a 46-yard punt on that? So they're going to mark it on the 16-yard line, and that's where Thomas Nelson will start out with 9:10 remaining in the first half. Washington County still leading by a score of 14-0.
One thing Washington County's been doing good tonight, though, is pursuing the football. Whenever Nelson has tried to go outside, what few times it had, good pursuit.
On this run, the type of run they have, the offense, it's a given. If you can get some blocking, you're gonna be able to get some yardage. You get some yardage, you're gonna be able to get the score. Mm-hmm. Well, just on the opposite side, your defense is going to have to stop that from your other team that's coming in. And I think that's what they've done to Thomas Nelson here this evening. They're kind of snuffing out that run. Yeah. Here we go straight up the middle, down to the 18-yard line. Again, gain of 3, not bad.
Nope.
But each run you want to get about 4 or 5 yards to keep moving that ball forward.
Yeah.
Carry out there Austin Carrico for Thomas Nelson. So we go back to a second down. Yeah, to about a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those deuces to the left, one wide out to the right. Back with Johnson. He's looking for the pass. Instead goes with the give.
Nothing there.
Straight up the middle.
Nothing there.
Yeah. Couch on the stop. So another couple of yards. It's third down and long. Pretty simple on that.
Definitely a passing situation, and I don't think the Generals like to be here.
Well, deep in their own territory. How dangerous is that with this Washington County defense? Very dangerous.
Yeah, they've been playing 3 deep, cover 3, 4-4, cover 3. See where we're at, single safety.
Here we go, third down. And long. One man in motion. Back to throw with Johnson. And they're going to get him. Yeah. Brought down for a huge loss at the 12. Let's watch that one again. We'll give you an idea on the defense. Here's your Dr. Bowen Dental.
4-4. He sent the linebacker. There he is. Unblocked. Sent the linebacker. Unblocked.
Dr. Bowen Dentistry brings you the instant replay.
Generals sticking with that 3 deep, but sending people and can't. The Generals aren't picking them up.
How about this? 4th down and 14. This is when you load that line up and go after it. John Graves says they're throwing popsicles out to the crowd tonight.
Too bad our window didn't.
Let's get ready to say there's another deficiency here in this window, John. There's the snap. The kick. Yeah. Oh, my! That went straight up and almost came straight down and takes a commander bounce at the 29.
Somebody better get on it.
Rolls to the 26-yard line maybe. Mm-hmm. So Washington County, they're just in dandy field position after this punt by Thomas Nelson. It puts Washington County 1st and 10 on the Thomas Nelson 26, really right where you want to be.
Yep. That's a scary punt, though, Hal. You got the short punts, and your guys are all turned to block, and he didn't send anybody, so you want to get out of the way. And fortunately, it hit and took a Washington County bounce. So
I'll go to John Graves in just a moment. He saw it all happen. See what we can catch some of that, because I think the defense really just hurried them up, that's for sure. Here's Washington County moving downfield. Second man through on that Delaware wing, 20 down to the 19-yard line. Running there by Reese Draper, the junior. John, a lot of good defense on that rush on that punter.
A lot of pressure. He had to take his time as he was actually a little short of that goal line. He didn't want to be back there because if they send somebody, then you got a safety situation. But I'm going to be honest with you. It was 4th and 14. He got it on to 15 yards. Just barely got it to the stick.
Yeah, he's right, Alan. Yeah, I just got to get rid of it. Here they come. Here we go, end it around. Yep. That's Mattingly. Mattingly caught up back at the 19-yard line. He's
Good
not going to
pursuit.
get.
No.
I don't think he's going to get any gain.
one.
It'll be second down, short yardage.
Good pursuit by the Generals there.
Yeah, I like to give bringing Mattingly from the far side. Mattingly's got the speed.
Yep.
There's no question about that.
Yep.
But good pursuit by Thomas Nelson, as you made note of.
I tell you how, though, this front 3-4 blockers of Washington County are doing an impressive job. And those dive plays just straight up, they're just that's their bread and butter.
3rd down and 2.
Yeah, you're going to – this is a second man through again.
I think that's what I would do. Yeah. Smith got the arm, but, boy, this running game is just something I think Washington County should start making their bread and butter. Straight over right tackle.
Didn't make it. It's close, but I don't think he got it.
I don't think he got in.
I don't think it got it.
Draper with the run again. And Draper's
Generals loaded the box.
Reese Draper's been really pushing it, and the junior just couldn't get in.
The Generals loaded the box. They're going. They're going.
Oh, you got to go.
They're going.
What do you think? Maybe 4th and 1, something like that.
Yeah, it's 1 yard.
4th and 1. So it's on the 18 now. Yeah, I would go for it, or I'd go for the second sound and see if I could get Thomas Nelson to jump.
Yep.
Either one will get you the first down.
Yeah, they're loaded up again.
Let's see what they do on this. Yeah, they're loading it up.
There they come. There they come. He shifted unbalanced
Takes
left.
it.
Unbalanced left. Oh, got him.
Right
no,
side.
make it.
No, I don't think
fumble.
he
They might
made
have.
it in.
Did he fumble?
May have fumbled it anyway.
He fumbled. Yep. Fumbled.
Fumbled. Thomas Nelson able to respond and get the loose ball.
Fumbled.
So a break for Thomas Nelson.
First turnover?
First turnover.
First turnover of the game. Yep.
John, let's get your comments on that. I mean, it's a Thomas Nelson team that doesn't seem like in this second quarter has any give up.
33 players are on this roster, and they're giving everything for Coach Peak. And that's what we've seen for the last 10 years out of this team is Thomas Nelson. Look, they may not have the numbers, but they are going to play their butts off the entire time for their coach. And, Hal, if you go back 3 years ago when Kobe Hughes was a senior, they beat this Washington County team 21-14 with that hard-nosed attitude.
1st and 10 on their own 16, moving upfield. Thomas Nelson on the snap. The fake, the give goes to Carrico, and Carrico breaks the tackle. 20, 24, down to 25. Close to a first down, Allen.
Yes. Yep.
Tackled in there by Samuel Schlitz.
Good pursuit by Schlitz because he was gone. Good pursuit. Going back to that Generals play on defense, that linebacker, he moved beforehand. Varsity County was unbalanced and heads up by him moving everybody and stopped that play.
Schlitz, a junior, you're right. Stopped the first down, but it's second down and 1 on the 26. Johnson takes the snap, the fake. Back to throw, getting pressure. Now he's going to keep it. Upfield he'll go. 30, 31. Gets the first down, then stopped at the 34.
Yeah. Had some room.
Several commanders in on that stop. Lane Mattingly, one of them, the junior, wearing number 15, settles in there on the stop too. I don't know what the official meant by that. Hopefully he's not going to shut us down. I'll have to get John to go down there and take care of it. Don't run the camera during the live play. Must be talking to Sean Allen down there.
Yeah. I tell you what, the corner had good coverage on that play. Didn't let the guy get behind him. Stayed right on his hip, number 5 over there.
Well, first down. Look at Thomas Nelson. Yeah. Little momentum.
You there?
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
We apologize. Sometimes it'll happen, and Facebook will just kick you off, and we're trying to get that remedy. But still, YouTube and Roku are back up and going as we go now to a second down and 17. Pass play over the middle, incomplete. So second down and 17 will now be a third down and 17. Third down,
Bad snaps
17.
hurt you out.
Boy, it sure does.
Those timing off. I tell you, it's Washington General team. They hit you, and then they make a mistake, and they get it together.
1:33 to go in the first half of play. Stay tuned. Farmers National Bank coming up with their stats at the half. Halftime report brought to you by RLM Underground. There's the snap. Back to throw. Pressure. Pass play off, and it's tipped up, and I believe caught by Thomas Nelson at the 45-yard line. Straight up and straight down.
33, off 33, 81 got it. 33 almost got it too.
So the reception in there. So fourth down. Mobley comes up with it. And it is fourth down and 7. 54 seconds to go. There's the snap. Back to throws Johnson. Taking his time. Now he's going to run with it 40. Got the first down, I believe, all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Good move by the quarterback.
Great move.
Good move by the quarterback. Didn't throw it away, kept his cool, found an opening and took it.
Timeout. Thomas Nelson will take a timeout. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football is a G&G production.
April's having a game.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get ready for the workday.
In 1972, Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain first opened our doors to serve the legal needs of Central Kentucky. For over 50 years, our attorneys and staff have devoted their time and talents to our clients, both in and out of the courtroom. We consistently provide a wide array of preeminent services to our clients. Let us serve you and call us at Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain.
This is an advertisement.
Thomas Nelson, downfield, we move with the Generals. Trying to get some points on the board. Johnson, pass over the middle, incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, here at this section of the game and where you're at, boy, a score would be such a momentum builder.
Oh.
But even if you could get a pass play like that to connect and get that in the end zone with 38 seconds to go, man, that's a win-win for this Thomas Nelson team.
Absolutely. They have been, they just have not broke.
I look for them to do the same thing.
Yep.
Trenton
We
Johnson.
got twins both ways, so here we go.
Here's Johnson out of the shotgun. If he gets some blocking, he'll have time. Back to throw. No time. Let's get rid of
had
it
a man.
again. He got nailed. A lot of pressure out there. It's Reese Draper. Draper's had a big game so far in this first half.
Very quick.
He'll be right in the running for that Salt River RECC Power Player of the Game later on this evening. John, we'll get your comments on that as we'll bring you up into the box a little bit later on. To our Facebook folks, we're sorry that we were disconnected. We don't have anything to do with that. They just sometimes will disconnect us. But thanks to our YouTube, our Fire, and Roku, we were able to continue with the game. So make sure to like and share on Facebook, and we'll continue to bring you our commentary from this game.
Plenty of time.
Boy,
Just
plenty
break
of
it
time
down.
for Johnson. Look at that. Now he's caught up and he downs it.
intentional
Just
grounding.
threw it down. I don't see a flag. They're not going to say ground. They're not going to say he was down either.
There it goes.
Now there it
Yeah,
is.
it had
Yeah,
to be.
they're going to have to do that. Yeah, no choice about that against Thomas Nelson. Yeah, he's going to be called for the intentional grounding. Now that's the only bad part about going back to the well enough times to pass the ball. They're going to put pressure on you. back in there. And if you don't have the blockers, they're going to get you.
Yep. Good coverage downfield.
We've seen out this big line for Washington County. They've been able to do just that.
Yep. He had nowhere to go.
No. Moves it back. So it'll be a 3rd down. Nope, I stand corrected. They lose it down on that, don't they? So it is 4th down.
Going to punt. This is see what happens here.
JT Kemick back to punt for Thomas Nelson. Isaiah Mattingly. Hey, he's got the speed back there. He can take it home, that's for sure.
Looks like they got the return on.
Yeah, they're going to let it come back to Mattingly. I don't think they're going to chase it down to the Kemick.
No, it's a return.
Keep him a little pressure, but he gets a better kickoff than last time. Kicks it out of bounds.
Yeah. It's a short kick.
Out of bounds at about the. Looks like
it's a short. No, he's got to come way up.
Yeah, he was back there on about the 16.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Yeah. He's got to come up to about that 34. That's where he is. Yeah, 33. Smart play. Yeah, that one came in. Allen, good catch. I don't know if he went back to get out of the way.
Yeah, that was tough for Washington County. They had the ball down on the 7.
Yes.
And then had to loss from there.
Well, you take a knee and go to the locker room with a 14-0 lead? Or do you say, what the heck?
I think the way they're running the ball, I
keep going?
Yeah, I give it I don't know if I pass it, but I give the ball.
Goes back to that Mark Perry put a blanket over the scoreboard mentality. Here we go.
They're going for it.
Passing play. Smith getting pressure.
Downfield,
he'll go. Caught
Good
at the 49-yard line. Good catch by Camden Abel.
Get out of bounds.
50, 45, 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 32. Let's watch that one again. Only 8 seconds to go. Just as you called it, Alan, it was one that they wanted to go back to the well for.
Watch the receiver come back. Good man.
Abel, what a good play.
Good play.
What a nose for the ball.
Good play.
All the way down to, as we said, the 34-yard line. First down, Washington County.
8 seconds.
So 8 seconds to go. You really need just another play like that, and that'll put you in the end zone. Let's see who Smith finds this time.
Got 4 deep, 5 deep. They're backed off for the Generals.
Yeah, they can keep Thomas Nelson off of him.
Keep everybody in front of him.
He's a nice quarterback. One man in motion. The fake. Smith back to throw, looking, now getting some pressure, still looking. Plenty of time. All kinds of, now he keeps it. Downfield he'll go. Gets to about the 24-yard line, but time will run out. First half complete. Second quarter complete as well, with the second quarter brought to you by Addiction Recovery Care in Springfield, as they've brought you the second quarter of play. Keep it right here. We come back. John Graves will join Alan Luckett. They'll lead you through the RLM halftime report. And our man, Ross the Boss, bringing you the Farmers National Bank stats at the half. At the score at the half. Washington County 14, Thomas Nelson High School 0. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. It is a G&G production. Looking to save money on your grocery shopping? Boone's Butcher Shop offers convenient weekly meat bundles at a great value. The meats, well, they're already packaged, frozen, and ready to go straight into your freezer. To order, just stop at the counter. Let us know you would like to purchase a bundle. While our staff prepares your bundle, feel free to shop the rest of our store. Once your bundle's ready, we'll bring it out to the checkout area. Just pick it up after you're finished at the checkout. Stop in and shop at Boone's Butcher Shop, 100 Old Bloomfield Pike in Bardstown.
We're not just a little farm community. The things that go on here have global impact.
There's some of the stuff we use, the byproduct from Maker's Mark Distillery or Heaven Hill, either one. Very good feed. So that's making a good use of a byproduct, local byproduct.
Agriculture is a big business here, but it's not the only thing going on around here.
Since I left 40-some years ago, with 2 or 3 industries in town, we've came back and there's almost 40 industries in Marion County now.
You work hard your entire career. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help you finish strong and get across the finish line.
We have access to all types of investments. We have the tools and strategies that we need to help make your goals become reality.
And we will work in your best interest to help you succeed.
Come see us here at Thoroughbred and we can help do the hard work for you.
It's important for us to get to back and forth to the doctors and to the groceries. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctors.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams that come pick you up there on time and everything.
This November, make your voice heard. I'm Brett Berry, your Washington County Clerk, and I'm here to remind you of the important dates and deadlines to vote in the upcoming general election. Mark your calendars for Election Day on November 5th. You can vote at any of the following locations. Visit govote.ky.gov for all voting information, including absentee ballots, sample ballots, and more. Along with the presidential election, we also have some local issues of medical cannabis and a wet-dry vote for Washington County. I'm Brett Berry, and together, let's make Washington.
In a perfect world, you'd know exactly what you want to do with your life, and you'd have the time, money, and connections to make it happen. But in the real world, it's not always so easy. ECTC's Springfield campus is here to help. Get on the fast track to a high-demand career like electrical technology or industrial maintenance, or start with general education courses. ECTC is close to home with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Ready to get started? Visit elizabethtown.kctcs.edu. Call 859-336-1361.
Back here at Commander Field, John Graves, Alan Luckett. We are back for the RLM halftime report here at Commander Field, the new Commander Field, the new Alan Luckett. And there's a lot of news out here tonight. So, Alan, what do you think about that first half of play? Washington County won the first quarter, but I'm going to tell you what, Thomas Nelson, that second quarter play, I got to give it to the General.
I got to give it to them. They dug in. They made mistakes and stuff, but they didn't break. They kept hard at it. So
let's go ahead and put the stats up. Stats brought to you, powered by Farmers National Bank. And we'll take a look at those. In the background, you got the Commander Band. And let's see what Ross come up with tonight. Of course, your scores is 14-0. Any stat that really jumps out at you? What jumps out at me first is the first downs are pretty even. Washington County with more rush than pass yards, but and the yardage is in. But that first down, Thomas Nelson was able to move the ball, Alan.
They moved the ball. It just they hurt themselves. They made a few third down plays, but then backed themselves up. So if they can keep consistent, keep it together, they're going to pull back in within this game.
Well, and I'll tell you the biggest thing for Washington County is that 5 for 45 yards. You got to clean that up, and that's something they didn't have a lot of last week. It was a different referee crew. And then the third down conversions, Thomas Nelson 1 for 6. No interceptions, and then Washington County actually 1 fumble, 1 loss. So pretty much what we saw, 14-0, 160 yards. It's pretty much on par.
Yeah, 162 yards, but the Generals just did not break. Washington County first quarter had some big runs, big plays, but otherwise the Nelsons played with them.
This is how talented people we work with, Alan, like yourself. Ross sits at home in Gravel Switch and watches us and does stats. He's that good. So, Raywick, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Gravel Switch. Ross, we appreciate you. Lucas Ross for Ross the Ball Stats, powered by Farmers National Bank.
Thank you, Ross.
More to come on the RLM halftime report. We are here at halftime. I do want to give a Bardstown score. Taylor County's gone over to Bardstown tonight, 14-0 late in the second. Bardstown leading that one out. So more to come, more halftime comments in the second half upcoming. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. What's a G&G production?
Looking for top-notch HVAC services in Springfield, Kentucky? Well, look no further than Smith's Contracting, LLC. For over 20 years, Wesley and Abby Smith have built a reputation for excellence with honesty, integrity, and unmatched service. From AC installation and furnace setup to HVAC repair and cleaning, we've got you covered. Smith's Contracting, where our values keep you comfortable. Call us today at 859-336-5200 or 866-351-0112.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Central Kentucky Head Start offers the best preschool experience for children as they prepare for kindergarten. Head Start services include nutritious meals and snacks, mental health, behavioral health, occupational therapy, and speech therapy service for children, all at no cost to families. Head Start believes that families are the first teachers for our children, and we will work with you to help your child have a wonderful, holistic preschool experience. We are accepting applications for new students. Visit our website to give your child the Head Start your child deserves.
In this fast-paced digital era, Springfield State Bank understands the importance of convenience. That's why we combine cutting-edge technology with a warm human touch. Experience the best of both worlds as we offer state-of-the-art online banking services and mobile services that make managing your finances a breeze. However, we never compromise on the personal connection, as our friendly staff is always ready to assist you with a smile. Springfield State Bank, your hometown bank, built and growing on friendly service. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza. We make your pizza with our authentic recipe. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Hand stretch the dough and it's made fresh daily. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza.
I'm ready for a Snappy Tomato Pizza right now. 111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888 or order online at snappytomato.com. Looking for a dentist who truly cares about your family's smiles? Well, welcome to Bowen Dental in Springfield, where Dr. Katie Bowen is committed to exceptional care for the whole family. Dr. Bowen is passionate about continuing the tradition of quality service you've come to expect in our community. From routine checkups to advanced dental care, Bowen Dental, well, they're here to keep your family's smiles healthy and bright. Trust your family's dental care to a practice that feels like home. Visit Dr. Katie Bowen at Bowen Dental today.
Back here at Commander Field, John Graves, Alan Luckett, the new Commander Field. You know, we're in a new press box. It's actually got AC. The rest of the box doesn't have AC. We've got one right there, and it works very well.
It's a good night to have it.
It is. It is hot outside. And we were just looking, we're not, if the refs are watching us, just somebody take the phone from them, but a little thunder shower down south of Columbia, but you can, as high up on this perch as we are, you can see it.
So I hope it stays down there.
I hope it stays. Well, I could use the rain, but let's get through second half football. All right, you coached for several years for a green and yellow team up in Louisville with a big X on their hat, but we're not going to talk about exactly who it was, but I'm going to ask you to put your coaching hat back on, and you are over there with Thomas Nelson. What are you, if you're Coach Peak, what are you telling your team?
Hey, had great success, had some great success on the run, just shot ourselves in the foot, got to put it together, you know, play a complete game. Everybody's got to do their part, and, you know, the attack is working, okay? The attack is working. They've just stumbled and made their own mistakes. A few bad snaps have hurt them. And then, you know, the punt obviously was a hurt, but didn't suffer too bad for it. And just need to turn around and continue to hit them hard and with the plays they're running and just be more consistent.
All right. And I agree with all that. And you wonder how hydration handles all this. You know, it's hot out there. Yeah, 33 on one side, 65 on the other. Yeah. So you want to see what that looks like. Now you're down here in this new storage facility over here that we went through earlier, and you're Adam Smith. What are you telling your team?
I'm telling them to keep playing because I'm impressed with this offensive line. I mean, I would take it straight to the Generals. I tell them we're going to attack them straight head on, you know, and with the wing tee, just keep that two-man dive going and just wear them down.
Keep your defense on the field as much as you
Keep
can.
their defense on the field, absolutely.
And I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm Coach Smith, I'm thinking, hey, I'll take, of course you want the big runs, but hey, 3, 4, 5 yards and just keep pounding them.
They're getting it. They're getting it. If they stay with that bread and butter on the wing tee, and then, they'll catch them on the pass play. But right now, I just think that wing tee, the running game is where it's at right now.
I agree. Coach's comments from a former coach. That's why we brought him in, because he knows the game so well. Well, that'll take you through our RLM halftime report. We want to thank all of our sponsors for hanging with us, and RLM and Farmers National Bank. Second half coverage upcoming. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. What's the G&G production?
Awesome.
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of sales and listing services. Hale Realty and Auction has attracted buyers and sellers from all across the United States and several foreign countries. Hale Realty and Auction offers a full line of real estate, from starter homes to large farms to commercial property in central Kentucky. Whether you're buying or selling a home, farm, or business, Hale Realty and Auction's mission is to give you individual service with a taste of Southern hospitality. Call us today or go to our website, salewithhale.com. Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
RLM Underground has been committed to quality and customer satisfaction since opening our doors in 2016. As a full-service provider in the telecommunications industry, RLM offers underground and aerial construction, fiber splicing and testing, and much more. Fiber, it's the future of telecommunications, and RLM is making sure they are at the forefront. RLM Underground.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
At 3D Graphics in Bardstown, we turn your ideas into reality. Family owned and passionate since 1992. From artwork and embroidery to screen printing and varsity jackets. If you can think it, we can make it. Visit us today.
I'm John McDaniel, the pastor of this church. I know when I first became the pastor, they said this is a church for all people, and it truly is. This is a family church where all people are welcome, where Jesus Christ is Lord and the Word of God is preached every time the doors open.
Back here at the half, Washington County leading Thomas Nelson High School 14-0. Hi, everybody. How good. Joining you here this evening. Glad to be alongside with you. Good halftime report. Alan Luckett and John Graves taking you through that. We want to thank the folks that are tuning in and watching. And also want to answer a couple of questions. John McDaniel's down there. Good old Rod and Pam Thompson are watching. What do you say there, old Rod? He's the wealthiest man in Washington County because he's got the most beautiful wife in Washington County. That's what I'm telling you. He's the man. Thanks for tuning in, Rod. Sarah Parrott is watching. Just a lot of good folks out there. Had a great comment from Lacey Carter. She said, pretty sure Thomas Nelson's numbers are different than your roster. Could be the case. I will tell you this. The roster's given to us by the Kentucky High School Association. We looked those up before we come in. There were a lot of numbers missing. We tried to get those from the team before we started, and we did not. So I know Tori Mosty said, what does this mean? What does it mean? We have just a few of the numbers, and some of the other numbers we don't have. I would encourage, and again, I'm a big fan of the coaching staff of Thomas Nelson. Joseph Peak is one of my favorite people in this. So we appreciate some of the numbers. So if we're getting them wrong, the PA's getting them wrong, and it's wrong on the field, I would encourage you to get that KHSAA numbers straight by next week. So you all will have that all taken care of. And Thomas Nelson next week will go into action with Bardstown, and you want to definitely get your numbers right when you're over there with your crosstown rivalry. That's what we want you to be able to do. So make sure to come on and encourage them to give the numbers, because the last thing we want to do is to give the wrong numbers. But if we don't have them, we can't give them. So appreciate you all giving some comments. We have May Stallworth. Good old May's the new coach at Thomas Nelson High School. He also is watching. Sean Mattingly said, Hal B, you're right about Rod, richest guy in Washington County. See, there you go. Second to my motion right there. We appreciate all of you for tuning in this evening. At Facebook, we've had one drop on Facebook Live, but occasionally that will happen. We want to remind you that we are more than just Facebook. If you haven't joined our Roku that we've just picked up, then you are missing out on something fancy. We do have also Fire TV and YouTube. All those can be either your first go-to or your secondary. At any time, in any place, we encourage you. You know, as far as it comes to digital media, we're trying to stay on top of it in a rural area, Nelson, Marion, and Washington County, all right here on G&G. And the other thing is, you'll hear from the other guys, and I can promise you they don't have the numbers for these folks that are out here playing. They don't have anything, and they want your $15 a game. We don't do that, because we have the sponsorship that'll take care of it for you, and that's why we are live and free. And that's why my mother just loves John Graves, because he keeps it live and free. She's 87. So, you know. Yeah, I had to buy her TV, but, you know, that's okay. Yeah, he won her love, so there you go.
Yeah, Hal,
a TV to win my mother's love, listen, man.
There you go.
You got off cheap, John.
Before I got in the booth, I just loved the production.
So, again, we've got get ready to go with the first quarter of play. Washington County kicking it away. Good evening to everybody. How good? Alan Luckett up in the press box this evening. Beautiful press box. Big crowd on hand. I know where you and John were doing your halftime. I went out there. I think probably there's 1,500 people in the stands.
At least, yep.
Great crowd. Washington County be kicking off to Thomas Nelson, and away we go at the 25 up to the 30.
Nice
Still
run.
on the feet, 35 down the 40-yard line.
Nice return.
Good return by Thomas Nelson.
I'll tell you, Hal, this is going to show. It's hot out here. Nelson County down 14 points. We're going to see what they're made of. See if Washington County can hold.
Cam straight on the tackle for Washington County. I believe that was Goodland on the bring back for Thomas Nelson. Just John Graves gives a disclaimer. Allegedly by the information provided us by the Kentucky High School Association. Anyway, here we go. Back with Thomas Nelson. Nice pass called at the 45-yard line. Let's watch that one again. That was a nice catch over there. I have that James Mobley over there, number 81.
Yeah.
Good play.
A lot of cushion there, right? Stop, boom. It's too much cushion.
Very nice.
Playing cover three, just a little bit too much cushion.
Yeah, short of the first down. Second down and 3.
Nice play call. That's a halftime adjustment right there, Hal.
Third quarter of play. Well, that's brought to you by Springfield Main Street, Springfield Tourism, and the Springfield Chamber of Commerce, your economic development groups in downtown Springfield. Now, how about second down and 2? Give off the left side. Austin Carrico again.
Blocking.
Nothing doing.
No. Good
Maybe
play.
he'll lose the yard on that one.
60.
Washington County on the stop. Logan Gillis on the stop for Washington County.
That's a good play about Gillis.
Yeah, nice little loss. Brings it down to third down and 4.
He took on the blocker and shed him and slid down, made the tackle.
Mm-hmm. Third and 4. Look at that shift.
Unbalanced right.
Out of the shotgun, the snap. Plenty of time, getting some pressure.
Got him.
Caught. 49,
nice
50,
pass.
49-yard line.
Nice pass, hit 11 out of the backfield.
Very nice hit to Carrico. Let's watch that one again. Brought to you by Dr. Bowen Dental.
There he is, 11 out of the backfield, right across. I tell you what, Generals have made some good adjustments at half in their passing game. Short.
Coming off that loss last week to W.E.B. Du Bois.
They're moving the ball. Going. See if they can sustain it.
I thought they did a great job in that second quarter of play.
Absolutely. Go on the other side, left this time.
Out of the shotgun, the snap again. Trenton Johnson, same play, exact one. Caught in the backfield, throws it high and out of bounds.
Smart play.
No flags down, incomplete pass.
Player down.
Yeah, player down the play, or player getting up slow. That's Couch. Getting up very slow. Yeah, official timeout. We'll take one as well. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football is a G&G production.
It's like he's got a groin pull.
All-American Plumbing takes pride in delivering top-notch plumbing services to our clients. Our commitment is excellence and customer satisfaction, which has helped All-American Plumbing build a solid reputation over the years. Trust us with all your sink, tub, and shower needs. Water heater installation and replacement, water line installation and repair. All-American Plumbing offers reliable service, and you can trust us. If you're looking for a top-quality new construction or custom home plumbing service, contact Brian Graves. All-American Plumbing, serving Central Kentucky.
At Hometown Smiles, we believe in providing top-notch dental and orthodontic care, brought to you by 2 hometown women who care about their community. Check out our in-office dental plan. Affordable, comprehensive care right here at home. Because when we're here, we're home. And when you're here, you're family. Visit us at 303 West Walnut Street, Lebanon, Kentucky, or call 270-321-4060 to schedule your appointment today.
Here's Thomas Nelson after the injury timeout, and the give goes over to Carrico. Carrico, a little student body right, downfield to the 46, 45-yard line. Maybe got inside there to about the 43. Gain of about 4 yards, second down 6. Third down and 6, stand corrected.
They've had good success with that pitch.
Third and 6 on the 43.
Here's where Thomas Nelson has to succeed.
Big play.
This is where they have to succeed if they're going to get back in this game. Yep, this is where they're going to have to succeed.
One for 6 on third down.
1 for 6 and third down.
Yep. Here they go. One man in motion, back to go on the throw. Plenty of time. Now gets rid of it, and it's going to be incomplete. A lot of pressure and a flag down.
Ooh.
So I don't know what that is. Is that a late hit or is it a – we'll see if the official Mike is working down there, and we'll get the official to give us an idea of what happened on that one. But
somebody went down out of bounds on the white with the white jersey on.
I think there was a late hit. Let's see what the official says.
Ooh.
Well, this one looks like it's going to move. Well, let's wait and see. Here we go. Holding.
Oh, so
here he goes.
The other one's a dead ball. No. The second penalty is a dead ball. So.
Yeah, personal foul.
Yeah.
It'll stick.
Yep.
That'd be an automatic first down, I would think. It's going to put it down inside that 40 to about 38.
No,
so
it's not automatic.
It's not automatic, is it?
No.
I thought maybe it'd be enough to get it there.
Foul.
Yeah, I thought it'd be enough to get them the first down.
All right. Let's see what they got.
So how about third down again? Third down in a long one.
Still 1 for 6. Let's see what they do.
Here's Thomas Nelson. On the call, the snap, Carrico the give.
Got
right
it.
Side, second surge, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Thomas
Good
Nelson.
effort.
They're on their feet.
Good
Downfield
effort.
35 to about 34. That second effort by Carrico. Austin Carrico, nice run.
Yes. Big effort.
Nice run. First down. And, you know, that first, especially the first quarter, it's a dry spell for Thomas Nelson.
Yes.
Couldn't even get the ball to bounce in their direction.
Unbalanced right.
First and 10, moving downfield with the Generals. The snap, the give. Run off the left side.
Nice run.
Downfield. Cade Benningfield with the carry to the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Hit at the line of scrimmage, and he just carried him to 3 yards.
Huntsberger with the stop. Gain of 3, second down and 7. Sale with Hill. Scorecard. Still reads the same as had in the end of the first quarter. Washington County 14. Thomas Nelson 0. Back again. The give.
Good run.
Carrico. Oh, he's got
Good
some
run.
speed. Breaks loose 26, 25. Gosh, he got another first down. He's down to about the 22-yard line.
I tell you how he's got some good vision. He heads to the outside. It opens up on the inside, and he takes it. He takes what's there.
Takes it hard.
He doesn't force anything.
Did not get the first down, so it's another third down situation for Thomas Nelson.
That's Thomas Nelson General's football today.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Big play here.
Big play.
Big play.
Man, they struggled on these third downs. The last one they did so well.
Big play here.
So 3rd and 1. Get on the Commander 25. Here they go. Carrico
Back
again.
to the well.
Look
There
at
he
that.
went.
Straight down the middle for that first down.
Nice run.
Job.
Nice
20,
blocking.
19. Close to the 18 in that red zone for Thomas Nelson.
Nice blocking, huh? Might have been a little trap on that one.
Yeah, Carrico.
I didn't see that flag either.
Made things happen.
There's no flag.
Quick timeout by
Timeout.
Washington County. We'll take a timeout too. 6:35 to go in the third. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football is a G&G production.
Carrico putting it on his shoulders.
Welcome to downtown Springfield, Kentucky, where history comes alive in the heart of the historic Main Street District. A proud member of the National Registry and a nationally accredited Kentucky Main Street program, Springfield is preserving its rich heritage through economic vitality, design, organization, and promotion. See Jill Reed, Springfield Main Street Director, and discover why Springfield is the place where history meets progress. Springfield Main Street, preserving the past, building the future.
At Addiction Recovery Care, we do more than just addiction treatment. We are focused on total life transformation. From the moment someone enters treatment, we work on stabilizing your healthcare, recovery, emotional, and spiritual needs. Not everyone discovers recovery the same way. That's why our team focuses on finding the treatment pathway that is best suited for you. You have the option to stay up to a year in our residential program. See our program in action by visiting our website at arccenters.com.
All Right back to action. Thomas Nelson trying to keep the momentum going with Austin Carrico. This time, Allen caught and brought down. I don't think any gain, but no loss.
About a yard.
Big hello, Vicky Harden. I hope you're doing well. Jordan Mudd tonight, thank you. Mary Jo says Mad Jack Abel and Tim Donnelly are watching from St. Mary's Abbey in Massachusetts. What in the world are they doing up there? Here's a nice play. Look at there. Back in the pocket. Nice job by Johnson to make his way back in. He may have got a couple 3 yards.
A few yards there, 3rd and 9. Another big 3rd down play.
They're moving the ball.
They're in 2-down territory now, though.
We are, I'll tell you what, the likes of Johnson and Carrico, they've been carrying this team on their back here this third quarter of play.
This is 2-down territory. You can still see a run here.
3rd down and 8.
Going back to that unbalanced right.
On the 18. Johnson. It's one man in motion. And ball pops loose, fumble. He picks it back up, able to hang on to it, but a loss gets to the 25-yard line. In there for Washington County. See several commanders in there, but I saw Samuel Schlitz, number 55, jumping in there. Also Bailey Couch in there on the stop. Now it's 4th and 14, but here in this situation, Chiefs Louise on Luckett, you want to go for it here in this one.
Yeah, you got to go.
4th down in that red zone at the 15. Got to get all the way down to about the 9 for a 1st down. Nice series by Thomas Nelson. Let's see what they do on this one. 4th down. The snap. Johnson, right side. Awkward throw.
Interception.
Picked off by Washington County on the far side. Upfield 5 to the 6-yard line. Interception by Washington County. With it'll be Lane Mattingly. See if we can watch that one again. That was a nice snap, but Mattingly's played very well.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure on the play.
A little bit of desperation throw here.
Yeah, very much so. Mattingly able to come up with it. So they're able to make it work. 4:09 to go in this 3rd quarter of play, which is brought to you by the Springfield Main Street, Springfield Tourism, and the Springfield Chamber of Commerce. Washington County had 1st and 10. They got a long row to hoe. But Smith with the snap. Flips it in the backfield. Little student body right they'll go. Looks like that was Lane Mattingly on that run. Up stand corrected. Kamali Reardon with the run. Up to about the, let's see if they officially mark it at the 10. So gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. That Delaware wing T, that type of offense, is it that easy to change? I mean, there's so many different variations
that's
of
it.
it.
That's
it. Is that what it really comes down to?
Yes. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of deception here tonight. Washington County just come straight at them, as again they did there.
It goes on the right side. Reese Draper this time up to the 20, 21-yard line.
A little bit of a counter there.
Stand corrected. Jay Sprint, number 10, with the run. He's just a sophomore. I think it gives you flexibility just like that one. I thought on that inside it was someone else, but there you go. You had Bryn with his first run. Yep. Does the Delaware wing T give you more as far as options with players you can use?
It's an option offense. You got 2 wings. You got a fullback still, and quarterback's eligible.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of deception. Now they're in a little more of a 2-back set here.
Mm-hmm. 1st and 10.
Quarterback's under.
Mattingly.
Pitch.
And he pitches in the backfield.
There he goes.
Look at him off the left side.
Nice tackle.
Brian again. As they were able to get it to Kamali Reardon. Reardon makes the run off the left side. gain of close to, we could see 5. How about second down 5?
It's a good tackle there.
I like how they bring Mattingly off that far side, Isaiah Mattingly. And with his speed to try to throw off that defense.
Number 7, we don't have his name and number up here, but he made a great play from safety position. He came up strong.
Second down 5. One man in motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Give straight up the middle. 26, maybe the 27-yard line. They're going to see Isaiah Mattingly with the carry. I'm going to say no gain.
Yep.
3rd and 5.
Yep.
Cade Benningfield on the stop for Thomas Nelson. Big 3rd down play deep in Washington County territory. This is where I'm sure that Thomas Nelson and Joe Peak, head coach, are going to really turn it up. Player on 3rd and 5, Smith.
Fake. Going deep.
Back to throw.
Got the short
nice
man.
little dump
Dropped
pass. No good.
Dropped it.
Pass on the far side. That was, again, intended for Jace Bryan. So it's 4th down. Most likely a punting situation.
Quarterback there, Smith, showed some good patience. He let that develop, come across the field. Very good patience. I thought he was going to unload it to the deep guy, but he waited for the crossing route. And
sure did.
He put it right where it needed to be, just couldn't haul it in.
Leads to a 4th down and 5, time running out. In this 3rd quarter of play.
I'm fast.
Cecil back to return for the Generals. Need to get a good one off. They're coming after him. But able to get it off. Not a bad punt. Dances around at the 46 to the 45 to the 44-yard line. And that's where we're going to see Thomas Nelson start things out with 1:08 remaining in this 3rd quarter of play. Washington County 14. Thomas Nelson 0. Big hello to some of our folks out there. A Derek Nippard says, let's go number 58. Canada's behind you, buddy. Well, we appreciate you watching from Canada. Emma Jane Hillard's on deck this evening. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate you being here. Kathy Elliott, we love you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Stephen Saccone, J.A. Robinson, and a cast of thousands join us on Facebook, YouTube, Roku, and Amazon Fire. You take your pick. One thing we can promise you that we do know, it's live and free. So here we go, 1st and 10. Thomas Nelson back on the offense.
Spreading them out. Reverse.
There's the snap, a little reverse.
Nice, broke a tackle.
49, 50, 49. Boy, good job in there.
Got cramps.
That was Benningfield on the reverse. Nice gain. Close to that 50-yard line. Stop in there by Jacob Cochran. It's a gain of 7. Second down 3. Boy,
nice little reverse.
Thomas Nelson has showed their moments here this
Absolutely. They just, and you hate to say it, they just can't overcome themselves there.
Official timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football is a G&G production.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Here's a question. How can something like floor mats help improve your business? How can this give your employees more confidence to do that? How can safety glasses make your company more productive? And how can the way you look Change the way customers see you. For over 1 million companies, the answer is simple. Cintas. So to help keep your business well-equipped, clean, and looking its best, get Cintas. And get ready for the workday.
Started with high school football, and they keep right on going, and we're back here at Washington County High School next week. First full week of September. It's Nelson County coming to town, taking on Washington County. We saw Nelson County last week, and
we'll get the playoff, Hal.
Now we'll have that game for you next week, 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff. They started the clock. I don't know if we'll get this off or not,
I think
Alan.
they got it off.
And low snap. 5 seconds to go. I don't know what happened. Somebody
yes,
called
they called
timeout.
It was going to be a penalty. He had to call it. I didn't think they were going to get it
Called
off.
Timeout.
Yeah, had to.
I guess they were rushed on it. We'll keep it right here. Gives us a chance to talk a little bit more. We saw Nelson County last Saturday night against a very fine Hart County team. Hart County went all the way down to the semis of the state, lost to Bell County. Bell County went on that championship game. Of course, Dudley Hilton, longtime coach at Bell County from right here in Mackville, Kentucky in Washington County. But Nelson County had their times, but just never could get into the game against Hart County. It'll be interesting to see what Washington County and Nelson County will do next week. We'll have that game for you next Friday night. 6:30 pregame, 7:30 is the kickoff.
Looking forward to it.
It's early in the season, too. Most of the time, if you don't know what will happen, it will happen.
So, you get in these district games, how early in the season, you got to go.
Here we go on 2nd down and 4. Time running out in the third quarter.
Busted play.
Yeah, busted play. Just a keeper by Johnson. He made something of nothing, though.
Yes,
Look at
he
that.
did.
All the way down to the 48,
Yes,
47 to the 46-yard line, which will bring it into the third quarter of play. Third quarter of play brought to you by the Springfield Main Street, Springfield Tourism, and the Springfield Chamber of Commerce. At the end of 3, Washington County 14, Thomas Nelson High School 0. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. Well, it's a G&G production.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Springfield Washington County Economic Development Authority wants to be your one-stop shop for finding a new career. Visit sweda.org/jobs to view current job openings right here in Washington County. Positions ranging from IT specialist, personal care monitor, quality assurance, and many more.
Pat Mattingly Trucking, a local family-owned and operated transportation business. They offer many transportation services. Good people providing good service. Pat Mattingly Trucking Company in Springfield. At Two Chicks Farm, we bring your vision to life, no matter how big, small, or wild. Custom leather hats, apparel, embroidery, engraving, and more. Your vision? Well, it's our expertise. Two Chicks Farm in Springfield. Fourth quarter of play brought to you by Hometown Smiles in Lebanon. When we're here, we're home. When you're here, you're family. Speaking of family, some bantering between Jimmy Wethington and Neil Lanham. Good old Jimmy Wethington here with a long time. I'm not even going to get into it. It's on Facebook, so we'll just get back to action on the field. Nice little give off the right side and a first down for Thomas Nelson. I think that's the important piece here. Generals have had really some success. That first quarter of play is really the toughest time that they've had, Allen, but they've really turned this around and played some pretty good football to keep them right in this ball game.
First quarter's difference in this game. I mean, they're having some success here.
2 scores is definitely something that could put you right back in this game. Give again over the left side, 40 to the 39-yard line. Thomas Nelson pushing the ball down. This carry, they say, is by number 33, and there you go. We don't have a number here. So there you go. But a nice run.
Yes, they're
gain of about 4, 2nd down and 6.
They're having success. Look at this.
How about out this power eye?
Absolutely.
Here they go. Top of the eye. They give this one to Johnson.
Nothing there that time.
Or excuse me, they give it to Carrico. or excuse me, Benningfield gets the run. 20. Kate Benningfield. Still not much of a gain. How about third down long?
Yep.
So third and long. There are some post-game activities that we'll be going to John Graves for as far as power player of the game and our Lebanon tourist post-game show. And understand there's a fireworks show here that we're going to hang around for. Let that be part of your entertainment for the evening. Kind of cap things off. There's about 10-minute shows. It'll be a good one. Sponsored by the Washington County Board of Education. There you go. Third down, back to throw, and oh boy, look at this. Oh, almost breaking loose from it was Johnson, but nothing doing. Washington County and Camden Abel giving pursuit. Big loss.
Yeah, Jace Bryan came like he was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, that's a big sophomore. So fourth down, look for him to go for it here.
Oh, they got to go.
You know, with 9:51 to go in this one, if you're Washington County, if you can get it back, I think they're going to punt it away. Maybe a fake punt or something. You know they want to get the ball back. This Delaware wing tee is not only working well for Washington County, but it's helping let some air out of the ball on that clock. 9:34 to go in the fourth quarter of play.
They practiced the fake punt earlier.
They did in the warm-ups.
Yes, they did.
Not this time. J.T. Kamek kicks it away.
And I think J.T. could have took it around that end there because they all bailed.
Isaiah Mattingly on the far side chases it down, but out of bounds it'll go. 9:15 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Washington County 14, Thomas Nelson 0. Fourth quarter of play brought to you by Hometown Smiles. When we're here, we're home. When you're here, you are family. Hometown Smiles in Lebanon. We appreciate their sponsorship and being a part of the G&G family. I like that. When you're here, you're family. We want to let them know that we're working on that logo to get it going, and they had me change some colors on it. We picked out traditional male colors, and they told me that that's not going to work. So
the ref's discussing something down here, Hal. I don't know what it is. They're talking to Coach Smith down there, so explaining what's going on.
Let's get John Graves. John, did you see a flag go down?
I thought I saw a flag go down, but the paint on the field is yellow too, and sometimes I have ADD, and it kind of catches the corner of my eye, and I'm like, is that a flag? No, it's the goal line. So, but something happened because they're marking the ball back.
I don't know if I understood you. You said sometimes you have ADD. It's not a bad thing. I see that as a compliment. You're a yin and I'm a yang. That's why G&G works so well. So it can be kind of confusing, but they are calling the penalty on Washington County, and boy, that's moving it back. Really moving it back to the 10-yard line?
Yeah.
Yes, it pushed it all the way back.
I'm not sure what happened there, but
official didn't come back out and let us know, but nevertheless, 1st and 10. Smith behind center. I still think they're going to keep this ball on the ground. And there we go. Make a liar out of me. Smith over the middle. Complete at the 15-yard line. 20. Down to the 25. All the way down to the 26-yard line. That's Camden Abel. Again, another great catch tonight by Camden Abel. He's a natural.
Yeah. And a great pass by Smith there under pressure.
John Tate Smith. Savvy junior quarterback.
I'm impressed with his patience. He hangs in there. He waits for his routes to develop and delivers the ball.
He's another one of them Booker Road kids, isn't he?
I think so.
Look at John. Look at that. Is that Columbus Lane love? Look at John Gray smiling over there. Of course. I don't blame you, brother. 1st and 10.
Get back.
A little movement. Washington County, lots of patience there.
You know what?
They have been taught that so much.
The Generals had them backed up and just little mistakes there, 2 plays.
I don't know, with the backfield you got and the versatility of this wing tee. I know Larry Smith's down there calling a lot of plays. Well, I'd hunker it down, and they're going to have to stop me. I just take it right to him. You got Abel back there. You got so many.
Fumble.
The ball pops loose. That's one thing you can't do.
No.
Smith couldn't hang on to it.
No.
So now to make it a 2nd down and 5.
With the way things have been going here, if they can eat some time up here and score, it'll go a long way. Put this game away.
I wouldn't want to give it back to Thomas Nelson.
No. 8 minutes left.
A team hasn't scored this year yet.
8 minutes left.
They are hungry to do something. They just need a little wind in their sails.
Yep.
And they
need something to go right good.
And old Coach Joe Peak, he's a fine man. There's nobody work any harder than he does. I'm just going to tell you that straight. One man in motion that's Reardon. Pass goes on the right side. They're able to find Gabbard. Run down to the 40, 41-yard line.
Boy, tuck that ball.
Connor Gabbard, the junior, reels it in, gets the first down.
I tell you what, Coach Smith, he's not afraid to throw the ball out of the swing tee.
That's what I like. Even, when you're in a situation like this, you're able to keep it in bounds on the pass play. Now you got a good, fresh set of downs.
Now that's a lot of confidence in your quarterback.
I think
there.
so.
That's a whole lot of confidence in your quarterback. There. He really trusts the Smith kid.
He has to feel good about Smith. Here we go. 1st and 10. John Tate takes it, the fake, passing it again. He's got somebody after him. He's going to be called. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. That's the kind of momentum that Thomas Nelson is looking for.
Yeah, again, we don't have his number, but that was a great play by number 51.
Yeah.
I think he came off the edge there. I think he's a defensive end there. Yeah, on the right side. Great play.
2nd down. We got to start thinking player of the game. Fred Salt River RECC, player of the game. We'll do the coach's post-game show as well. John Graves. We'll let him do that. And in between this, we may have fireworks and everything else, so just prepare yourself. But we are going to have that. Pass by John Tate. Oh, look at Mattingly. Mattingly hang on to it. Incomplete. Isaiah Mattingly was the intended receiver.
Again, 14 came off the other edge, puts pressure on. I think he's the cornerback.
I'd be remiss if I didn't take this break when we're getting things set up next play. John Graves for years was a PA announcer, and he has to be so happy with Jackson Graves and the PA job. I tell you what, John, he is doing a great job.
Yeah,
you have to be pleased.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of him.
Should be.
As he just kind of stepped in. I stepped in over there earlier tonight as he was doing his run through, opening the game up. And I'll be honest with you, Hal teared up a little bit just watching him, just standing and watching him talk.
Man, just leave him alone. Boy, he's going right after it. I'm so proud of him.
13 years, I retired.
How about that? Here we go, 3rd down, 15. Yeah, we love you, Jackson. You're doing a good job. Here we go on the fake.
51 again off the edge.
Again.
Man.
And, that is
nice
let's
play.
watch that one again because that's a perfect situation that the Washington County offensive line could not hold him. Lead us through it, Al.
He just comes right off the edge there. 51, he's down. Comes right off. Nobody blocks him. 18 couldn't get to him. Good play. Good play. Stayed squared. Came up the field. Didn't let it get outside.
It's about 5:30 to go, and that's going to give it back to Thomas Nelson. And you think Washington County leading 14-0, that doesn't mean anything.
No.
To a team that hasn't scored and is going to be hungry for a victory.
5:40 left.
I'm sure that any type of media towards Washington County was on that locker room wall at Thomas Nelson all week long.
I think we might have went to the pass Washington County just a little too much there.
Probably so on that one. Should have kept it on the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, shorter kick, but it does get
nice
good distance.
Bounce.
Oh, look at that. 40, 35, 30. They just let it roll all the way down the 25-yard line. My gosh. What a roll by Washington County.
He didn't. Fair catch would have been nice right there.
I say 45 yards on that. Who was that punter back there, John Graves? Have you been watching? Ilya Lewis. Senior on this team.
That's good punts tonight.
Dandy. Good job. Good job. We got 5:12 to go in this one. You're down by 2 touchdowns. What do you do in this one, Alan, if you're Thomas Nelson?
Yeah, They've got to stick to what they do good. They got to keep that end run. I'm not sure the passing game's going to get them down the field, Hal.
Well, here they go on 1st and 10 on the 26.
The trip's right.
The snap.
The pass.
Back to throw. The fake.
Yeah, his quarterback right.
Johnson, he'll tuck it in, go straight ahead. Nothing doing. He might get a couple.
That's quarterback run all the way.
Couch with the stop. Couch had a good night. You got to help us on this player of the game. It's the power player of the game by Salt River RECC. I don't know who I'm going to go with on this. I tell you who I liked in that first half of the scoring all about was Reese Draper.
Yeah.
I don't know where John is on that. We'll catch up with him here after this play. See if he's got a call on this one. 2nd down and 8. Boy, look at that. How about
Fumble.
that hit? Oh, my gosh. Ball pops loose.
Calling him down.
Chase down. And a sack in the backfield. We're going to watch that one again, too. As Taylor just went after him on that. Here's your Bowen Dental.
Yep. Untouched.
Linebacker up.
The Red Sea opened, and he came through it.
Hit. So it'll bring up 3rd down.
Timely play.
Very timely.
Timely play.
Again, Tom Snapp's able to get it back. John Graves, I'm going to have you jump in here. You thinking about a player right now? What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm going to tell you what. We've called his name as he managed the game pretty well, and John Tate Smith is going to get my vote. John Tate came today was kind of where I am.
I have a hard time arguing you on that.
That's where my head's at, John.
Is it?
Yeah.
He managed the game pretty well today for Washington County, and then I think he got to get it to the quarterback.
Hey, it looks like to me I'm going to get outvoted, but I mean, I'm going to tell you, I can't vote against him. I mean, you know.
Now, who we think for Thomas Nelson after this play?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think it's
got to be Trenton Johnson.
Yeah.
Or Carrico.
I think Carrico. I like Carrico.
You like him?
Yeah. I thought Carrico had a good game.
I could go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin Carrico.
Yeah, Austin Carrico.
You know, besides a couple of major mistakes, this Thomas Nelson team's doing right in this ball game.
They have been right in it and have shot themselves in the foot a couple times. That's it.
There's the pass play, almost picked off by Washington County.
Yeah.
Intended receiver was Cade Benningfield. Stops the clock at 3:30 to go in this one. We are in the 4th quarter of play. 4th quarter of play brought to you by Hometown Smiles. When we're here, we're home. When you're here, you're family.
4th down.
4th down and 22. Not much you can do. I mean, you just about got to go for it. And if you're Washington County, you want to move it for a 1st down. So, I mean, you're going to have to go out there and move the ball.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you're not running up the score. You're just trying to get some time off that clock. You can't take a knee with 3:30 to go.
Washington County staying in their defense.
Getting back is
They're going back to back, or one's going, one's backing out.
Johnson.
20 got him again.
Oh, they got him again. Oh, they're going to catch
26.
him back on the 1. Oh, wow. Let's watch that again.
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor again. Coming out of that backfield on that linebacker
again,
slot.
nobody picked him up. There he is. Good timing. He timed it perfect. Timed the snap count perfect.
So Washington County will take over on, looks like they're going to say the 4 is where officially Taylor got him. So that blitz, a couple of times in this 4th quarter of play, really giving Thomas Nelson
last
problems.
2 plays.
Yeah, you can't help it like John Tate Smith, he is just a natural out there. He has worked so hard, plays so smooth. He's like a cold glass of water on a hot August day. He'll line up in that wing tee as he'll go right behind center. Takes a snap, give to the last man through. I didn't even catch the number. They're just a pile.
10.
They're going to say carry by Jace Bryan, the sophomore. He'll get a couple. So how about 2nd down and goal on the 2? Official timeout.
Yes, mate.
Player getting up slow. Official timeout on the field. I think they're ready to clear it out. Let's see here now.
Are they spotting on the 1? 2.
It's on the 2, it looks like. 2nd down and goal on the 2.
I tell you, that first quarter, I was so impressed with Washington County's offensive line.
Well, and again, if you're Joe Peak, You have to be pretty pleased with the way your team's come back and reacted.
You
had some opportunities that you wish they took advantage of that, you got to work towards. You got to make those work. They could have been right back in this game, but Washington County able to do some things right. Let's see what they can do here on the 2. Second down and goal. The fake. Look at Smith. Off the left side into the end zone, touchdown. I like that so much I want to see it again.
Good cut.
Our player of the game, I think that's the exclamation point.
Good
Bowen
vision.
Dental, instant replay.
Good vision, good fake. Waits for his blocking to develop, boom.
Yeah, look at that. Nice shot by our end zone camera. Sean Allen, thank you for that. Thank you, Bowen Dental, for the instant replay. Time now for the point after. There's the kick. Up, and looks like it's going to be through the uprights and good. 2:46 to go in this one. Washington County 21, Thomas Nelson 0. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. Well, it's a G&G production. The Springfield Presbyterian Church, a family of believers whose purpose is to glorify God by loving Him and making Jesus Christ known in word and deed. Springfield Presbyterian Church, 140 East Main Street in Springfield.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Injured in an accident, the insurance company's being unreasonable? Call us at Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. You deserve individualized attention. Our attorneys are prepared to vigorously advocate for you with compassion. Being located right here in the heart of Central Kentucky, you don't have to travel to the big city to receive superior results. To us, you're more than just a number. At Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, McCain, you are part of our community.
This is an advertisement.
Lewis on the kick. Thomas Nelson will pick it up off the left side at the 11, up to the 15, 20 to the 22-yard line. That's where Thomas Nelson will start out. 2:39 to go in this one. Washington County 21, Thomas Nelson 0. Coming up, we'll have our post-game show for you. You'll want to join us for that. Coach's post-game show brought to you by Lebanon Tourism. Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky. And don't forget about the power player of the game. Brought to you by Salt River RECC. They bring you your power player of the game. After this game, they'll have the fireworks show, and unless John Graves is going to light the fireworks, he's going to bring us some of this post game.
Well, Coach Smith's have to be happy with that first quarter, but there'll be a lot to talk about in the second, third, getting in the fourth quarter.
Timeout. Thomas Nelson. We'll take a timeout. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. Well, it's a G&G production. At Boone's Butcher Shop, we have over 3,000 square feet of retail space full of a large variety of fresh meats, cheeses, deli products, frozen foods, seasoning, and much more. Our preservative-free fresh meats provide a healthy peace of mind and a difference you can taste. Stop in and shop at Boone's Butcher Shop, 100 Old Bloomfield Pike, Bardstown, Kentucky.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
Here we go back for Thomas Nelson.
PRPO.
A little lateral pass left side, but nothing to it, incomplete. It'll be second down 10.
14.
you're just trying to get something going. Mobley on the far side open, but just couldn't reel it in. So second down 10. Ball on the 22. Washington County just hoping to put Thomas Nelson away to where they can celebrate not only the first game in history here at Commander Field, but the first win at Commander Field. Well, a lot of history.
I think Coach Peak for Thomas Nelson has some stuff to build on from tonight.
I think so.
Just need to clean up a few mistakes, and they're right there.
Got tough and tangly little Bardstown club coming up next week.
Mm-hmm.
So flag on the play, delay a game. 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay second down, but second down now in 15. Johnson moving upfield, left to right. Back to throw. Looking over the middle. Got him. Boy, what a good catch. Right over the middle at the 35. And look, still on his feet. Coming upfield to about the 34-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Nice play.
Moving the ball, stopping the clock to move the chains.
Quarterback gave him the shoulder fake and found him coming across.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Over the middle again.
Right
picked off by Washington County.
Right to him.
Right into the gut. Coming up with it. Jeremiah Milburn. Let's watch that one again. Jeremiah Milburn. That young man is my neighbor. Oh, let's hope we can be able to watch it. That's okay. Well, good for him. Coming up with the ball, the interception. He's a big kid. He comes up and helped me do some chores at my house.
He's right in the middle, right there, right on the guy's hip, and took it.
Well, now here's what you do. Washington County surely are going to go in here to victory formation and take this one home and watch the fireworks and work on getting ready for Nelson County next week.
2:05 left.
That's what I would think.
Might have to run one. And then
maybe, because you'll see Thomas Nelson take their last time out.
Right, you have to run one.
I think you're going to have to run the one and then see where it goes.
Yeah.
So Washington County taking that timeout. Adam Smith got his first victory as a coach last week. Now how rewarding to be able to win here at home.
New field.
Oh, yeah.
First
Very
victory.
Nice. Very nice indeed.
Thomas Nelson just couldn't quite be the spoiler.
1st and 10 Washington County. They'll line up close. Here's Smith. And the handoff. Downfield to about the 25-yard line. Carry in there by Jace Bryan, the sophomore. Gain of what, 3 maybe? Second down 7.
Yeah, they're going to have to run another.
Harden on the stop for Thomas Nelson. Doesn't look like Thomas Nelson's going to take a timeout.
No, they're going to have to run this play, though.
Yeah, they are. They're going to have to run this one with 1:36 to go in this one. On the give. Straight up the middle. 20-yard line. Nice run there again. Jace Brain. So tackle in there. Wyatt Carter. Where's number 63? So 3rd down and 4. So 1st down will give you a knee opportunity.
Yes. Smith let this one run down as long as he can.
3rd and short. Here we go right side. 19. Doesn't do it. It's 4th down. Porter with the carry. So it's 4th down.
Yeah, they needed to let that clock run down before they handed it off there.
Yeah, need to take a little bit more time. Yeah. I think they're going to do the same thing here. Yeah. I would run it. 4th down and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. 4th and 2. On 4th down and 2, Washington County with 20 seconds to go will go for it. Commanders will win this one. There's the fake. The pass complete at the 12 for the first down. Catch in there by Wade Crane, the sophomore. And time will run out on this one, and that will do it for Washington County's first game on Commander Field. And your final score, your Sail with Hell scorecard, Washington County 21, Thomas Nelson 0. Keep it right here. Lebanon Tourism Postgame Show is on the way. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football is a G&G production.
You work hard your entire career. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help you finish strong and get across the finish line.
We have access to all types of investments. We have the tools and strategies that we need to help make your goals become reality.
And we will work in your best interest to help you succeed.
Come see us here at Thoroughbred and we can help do the hard work for you.
Well, it saved us, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van and it was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us and just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good, just a smooth experience.
Final score here at Washington County High School, 21-0. Washington County comes up with the victory over Thomas Nelson. As you can see, we have fireworks and down on the field ringing the bell and singing the school song, a tradition after a WC win. And a nice win indeed. Most of their points came that first quarter of play, but Allen did a good job in hanging on and keeping Thomas Nelson out of the end zone.
They did keep him out of the end zone. They threatened a few times. Hey, hard-nosed running, but it seemed like Washington County always stepped up to make the stop, or Thomas Nelson, under their own demise, made a mistake. But it's a good football game. Great win for Washington County here on the first inaugural game, and good game.
Hang in there. We're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fireworks and the Washington County win. Washington County over Thomas Nelson, 21-0. We'll keep it right here. Post-game in just a moment. But fireworks over the Washington County Commander Field going on right now. Well, did that glare bother you?
Not really. I mean,
Yep.
This November, make your voice heard. I'm Brett Berry, your Washington County Clerk, and I'm here to remind you of the important dates and deadlines to vote in the upcoming general election. Mark your calendars for Election Day on November 5th. You can vote at any of the following locations. Visit govote.ky.gov for all voting information, including absentee ballots, sample ballots, and more. Along with the presidential election, we also have some local issues of medical cannabis and a wet-dry vote for Washington County. I'm Brett Berry, and together, let's make Washington.
In a perfect world, you'd know exactly what you want to do with your life, and you'd have the time, money, and connections to make it happen. But in the real world, it's not always so easy. ECTC's Springfield campus is here to help. Get on the fast track to a high-demand career like electrical technology or industrial maintenance, or start with general education courses. ECTC is close to home with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Ready to get started? Visit elizabethtown.kctcs.edu or call 859-336-1361.
Looking for top-notch HVAC services in Springfield, Kentucky? Well, look no further than Smith's Contracting, LLC. For over 20 years, Wesley and Abby Smith have built a reputation for excellence with honesty, integrity, and unmatched service. From AC installation and furnace setup to HVAC repair and cleaning, we've got you covered. Smith's Contracting, where our values keep you comfortable. Call us today at 859-336-5200 or 866-351-0112.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Central Kentucky Head Start offers the best preschool experience for children as they prepare for kindergarten. Head Start services include nutritious meals and snacks, mental health, behavioral health, occupational therapy, and speech therapy service for children, all at no cost to families. Head Start believes that families are the first teachers for our children, and we will work with you to help your child have a wonderful, holistic preschool experience. We are accepting applications for new students. Visit our website to give your child the Head Start your child deserves.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
At 3D Graphics in Bardstown, we turn your ideas into reality. Family owned and passionate since 1992. From artwork and embroidery to screen printing and varsity jackets. If you can think it, we can make it. Visit us today.
I'm John McDaniel, the pastor of this church. I know when I first became the pastor, they said this is a church for all people, and it truly is. This is a family church where all people are welcome, where Jesus Christ is Lord and the Word of God is preached every time the doors open.
The Springfield, Washington County Economic Development Authority wants to be your one-stop shop for finding a new career. Visit sweda.org/jobs to view current job openings right here in Washington County. Positions ranging from IT specialist, personal care monitor, quality assurance, and many more.
Pat Mattingly Trucking, a local family-owned and operated transportation business. They offer many transportation services. Good people providing good service. Pat Mattingly Trucking Company in Springfield. At Two Chicks Farm, we bring your vision to life, no matter how big, small, or wild. Custom leather hats, apparel, embroidery, engraving, and more. Your vision? Well, it's our expertise. Two Chicks Farm in Springfield. The Springfield Presbyterian Church, a family of believers whose purpose is to glorify God by loving Him and making Jesus Christ known in word and deed. Springfield Presbyterian Church, 140 East Main Street in Springfield.
Back here at Commander Field, first night, first win here at the home. Washington County wins 21-0. We're going to jump on into our Lebanon Tourism postgame show, and we're going to start with this guy. This is not Hal. This is not Alan. This is our Salt River Electric Power Player of the game, John Tate Smith. And we talked about during the game, John Tate, just your managing of the game. Just you were able to manage everything. It's been a crazy week, new field. You know, you all didn't practice over here until Thursday. But you were able to come out here and just manage.
Yeah, I feel like coming into this week, we just couldn't turn the ball over, and that goes into every week because if you don't turn the ball over, you always got a chance to win. And, if you turn it over, then you just give it right back to the other team, and that gives them the opportunity to go down and score.
Thomas Nelson,
that's one thing you can't do.
And Thomas Nelson's yet to score this year, but that's a scrappy little player. They're not real deep, but boy, they get everything out of their 33 players.
No, yeah, 100%. They came out and hit. I mean, they're a scrappy team, and they aren't afraid to hit anybody, and that's for sure. They'll win ball games because of that for sure.
Good protection up front in the first half. They was able to get to you a little bit in the second half. You was able to step up in the pocket and make good decisions. How comfortable were you in that role of just being able to step up and make a play?
I'd say really comfortable. I trust my O-line, my running backs. I trust all of them, and that goes a long way for me. And, I know that they'll put their life and their body on the line for me to be able to complete passes. And ultimately, if I stay in and trust them, then big plays are going to happen because of that.
New offense this year. Wing T used to spread a little bit last year. You're getting more comfortable with it. It's kind of fun to watch. Is it pretty fun to play out there?
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like once we switched to the Wing T, our physicality has gone up like enormous amount, and that's going to help us tremendously. And with all the fakes and all the different motions in the backfield and stuff, that definitely opens up a lot in the pass game as well.
Well, for the first time to a Washington County player, we're going to give you the Salt River Electric Power Player of the game. We're going to show that patch. It goes on their jersey, or 3D graphics will put on your jacket. So, you got a couple of years. You can collect a whole bunch of these, JT, so we'll give it to you.
Thank you.
John Tate Smith is our Salt River Electric Power Player of the game for Washington County. I'll let John Tate step off, and if you'll tell Coach to come in, we'll catch up with him. I'd be remiss if I didn't say we give it to Thomas Nelson, player 2, and that's going to go to Austin Carrico. With some of our things going on tonight, we weren't able to get him up, but Austin Carrico is our Thomas Nelson Salt River Power Player of the game. We're going to have Coach Smith jump in and work on our Lebanon Tourism post-game show. Coach,
Yep.
I know we talked kind of on the field. Ugly, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, it was. We didn't play. I don't think we played down to them, but we didn't play to our standard. That wasn't the standard I wanted to play with. But, kudos to them. They did a good job on stopping and preparing for us well. They took away some things. They took away we want to run them up the middle. So they started doing some things with their tackles and started taking that away from us. But they played really hard. And I knew that coming in, that's what the Thomas Nelson was. And they're a hard-nosed football team that does well. And they controlled the football. We came out, we scored. First quarter, had a great first quarter. Second quarter, they came in and controlled the football. They converted when they needed to convert first downs, and they took the time away from us. We couldn't. Then we didn't execute. We had some big penalties and things like that. We got to clean up. There's still a lot of things. It's early. We got to clean a lot of things up.
I know at halftime there was 5 penalties for 45 yards, and we'll get the stats and we'll look at those kind of together while you're sitting there with me. First night at New Field, it's a little different. You said it kind of felt like an away game tonight.
That's what I said. We were talking about in there at halftime. It's like this is our field. It's a home game, but it's so new to us. It does feel like an away game. It feels different, and it's going to take some time to get on this field and really feel comfortable doing it.
Good week of practice over here will help. Yes. You wasn't able to practice, so you moved locker rooms on Sunday, worked out of the tail center, and then Thursday was able to get over here, and still a lot of cleanup in there. Yeah. But good week would kind of get you into that routine.
Yeah, so this week was just a hectic week. Really hectic week of just practicing and trying to figure out and deal with the heat.
Yep.
So we went outside one day with no pads on, and then we went inside with pads on Wednesday. But it was just so much going on and so much. I think their brains were away from the game a little bit. But also, it was the first week of school too, so our kids ain't in that grind.
South Oldham, I'm getting a score update. South Oldham 45, and it went away, and the grandkids are there. And Nelson County 14, so there's your score from South Oldham, Nelson County. So Nelson County coming in next week over here 0-2, and they're going to be hungry and ready.
Yeah, they're going to be ready to win. They're a good football team. I watched them against Hart County. I mean, they did some things well. I mean, they're new coach over there, but he's an experienced coach. He's won a lot of football games at Mayfield, but I mean, we got to prepare for them. We got to have a better week of practice, that's for sure. And
no doubt you'll get them there. There's no question. As I'm being told that our stats are ready, so you want to see some stats with us? Lebanon Tourism Postgame. We'll head into our Farmers National Bank stats. Ross the boss giving us those. As you see, the wind's picked up here at Commander Field, and we'll take a look at stats. 215 total yards for Washington County, 101 for Thomas Nelson. First downs are about even. Rush yards 115-52, and I'm going to skip down those penalty yards. 6 yards for 50 yards, 6 penalties for 50 yards.
Yeah.
He cleaned it up in the second half. Third down conversions 0 for 5. Thomas Nelson 5 for 14. 2 fumbles, one of those lost. Anything really jump out at you, Coach?
The third down conversions 0-5 on third down. We got to pick some. I mean, but we had plays there. We had a couple of our passes were there. We just didn't execute and catch the ball. We did a bad job. Our backs did a terrible job of protecting. When we do these play actions, things like that, they had to protect and help us out and give us time. But JT didn't have time sometimes. They had to scramble out, and they made plays. They were really hard.
JT was our power player of the game tonight.
Yeah.
We thought he really managed the game.
Yeah,
well.
he did a great job. He's almost like a coach on the field for us.
Yeah.
He's so knowledgeable. And he'll come over to us on the sideline and be like, hey, let's do this. Because he understands the game and he knows and he can read. And he's a big player for us. I mean, he does a great job. And
don't go anywhere. We're gonna sign this one out. We want to thank Ross the Boss for the stats. Lucas Ross does those, powered by Farmers National Bank. Lebanon Tourism Postgame Show. And, look, it's about cleared out up here. It's been a great week up here. For me, as I've been kind of running around helping some stuff for Washington County. A great first broadcast, and the hospitality has been second to none. Coach, we're going to take it out of here.
Yep.
He's going to come back to us. There's your money shot right there. Got you on screen. So we want to thank everybody at Washington County School District and Robin Cochran on down for everything that they've provided for us. You know, this press facility is first class. We got our own box up here, and we're thrilled for that. For Hal Good and Alan Luckett, who did the game. We want to thank Matthew Smith and Matty Carpenter producing out there. Jeremy out there on the camera, he's back with us. Jeremy Gifford, I'm trying to think of all the names, and Sean Allen down on the field. I think I caught everybody, Matt. Tell me if I didn't. But your final score here at Washington County Commander Field, Washington County 21, Thomas Nelson nothing. Next week we'll be right back here. Nelson County, will be coming in and to face these Commanders. 7:30 kickoff right now. We think the weather's going to be better, so we expect everything to be on regular time. But join us on Roku, YouTube, or Facebook. So for the crew, we're going to send it home. Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football. What's a G&G production? Good night.
You've been watching Springfield State Bank coverage of high school football on G&G Productions. Any rebroadcast or use of the contents of this broadcast without express written permission from G&G Productions is not permissible.